Let's do it.
All right. Okay. Me and the underrated darkness are back. Let's check this here feedback. I know we ain't got it this time because I know when you reboot the system, everything's rebooted. Let's check it out, my brother, the main man. There it is. We straight. We straight underrated. We got it, man. All right.
Okay.
We're gonna let a couple of people roll up in the building.
Okay.
My
Okay.
man. My man. Guys, we got some good show topics for y'all tonight. But I got the underrated darkness in the building. He's right here, man. We're gonna talk about this whole Cyborg Jon Jones fiasco.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna talk about what foods to eat, what you should eat and what you shouldn't eat. We're gonna talk about Mikey Garcia sticking them needles up his butt. Man, man, man. Boy, we got
Yeah.
12 people up in the building right now. You know what, man? People always hear me talk about Cyborg and all these people, right? Okay, JT, what was your whole thought, man, of this whole Jon Jones, Chris Cyborg, Amanda Nunez, Alexander Gustafson?
I feel like a cyborg. She defend herself. They call her man, and she had to do what she gotta do. And Jones, I don't even want to hear about him. You know what I mean? It's like now, what I would say this about Jones that it was past MMA was in more trouble than the past, and they never say nothing about that.
Nah, they don't, man. They don't say nothing about it,
They
man.
don't say nothing. You know what I'm saying? Well, they don't say nothing about it. And so to me, it's a joke. But I feel Jon Jones, he did it to himself. But I feel that I tell people do your own. I mean, look the deeper of what's going on. Just don't accept what the media is telling you because the media, you already know how the media treat us as a people. And I'm just saying that now you talk about Mikey, and this is the thing that Mike, he's Mexican, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Now this is what I would say. Now the Mexican media, I want to know why you're so quiet about what's going on. The Jews. The Jew. Victor Conte, he's dirty. He like I put. He has ruined. He had ruined people's careers, and he get a slap. He get a slap. He get just get a slap. And I want to know: are y'all gonna call out Mikey Garcia? If not, I don't want to hear nothing.
Yeah,
Oh,
I just started laughing at these people. Like, so we not gonna call Mikey Garcia out to the task. I mean, he's with the Juiceman. He's with
right.
Victor Conte. He's with the Juiceman, JT. How they gonna explain this?
Yeah, you got to. How you? That's right. How you going to explain it?
How are they going to explain any of this? Because, hey, JT, I'm looking for the Mikey Garcia videos. I'm looking for, and see, I'm not talking about the LDBC, because I know how we feel about it. I'm talking about all the guys that are fair and balanced, I'm so
Hmm.
fair. I'm very fair on my channel. I want to see those videos from them guys. I got to see. I've been checking all day, JT, and I still ain't seen no videos.
I ain't seen none neither. I see LDBC coming out with. I don't see what Z. It goes to show that there is a vicious bias of I'm talking about the boxing media. I'm talking about global boxing media. And then you notice that nobody ain't saying nothing.
They ain't saying a damn thing.
They ain't saying nothing. And the Mexicans and the Mexican media in Mexico and I'm talking American Mexicans, y'all should be a damn shame of yourselves.
Yeah, I mean, and see, let me tell you, I know Victor Conte. I remember him back in the day because, see, my background, most of it is in track and field. Then, I moved over to boxing, some MMA. But my ultimate background is in track and field. And I remember Marion Jones, a sprinter. And I
Mm-hmm.
know Marion Jones. We from the same area. And she rolled up on me. And it was before, man, she really, really got big. She was still running pretty fast when she was at Chapel Hill.
Mhm.
And she can't. She rolled up, man, because her boyfriend used to throw the shot put. And
Mhm.
and I was like, girl, you fast. And she said, well, yeah, I just started working with my new nutrition guy, and he helped me. And I said, oh, okay, who is that? She said, Vic. We didn't know who Vic was, but everybody who was everybody, they was working with Vic. And this was back in like the '90s, man. And
Right.
she kept saying, yeah, Vic. And she said, I can give you his number. You can talk to him. Yeah, you should talk to him and see what he can do nutrition wise for you. See if he can help you. See, we've been knowing this dude. See, this dude, he been so relevant in track and field. Like that's where he got his start. He was making these athletes like you got your Tyson Gays, you got your Maurice Greens, you got your Tim Montgomerys. Him and
Right.
Marion, they did jail time, man. C.J. Hunter. This dude, he,
Right.
he was giving all them jokers, man. He was giving them that juice, giving them that sweet juice, and they was rolling and destroying everybody. Okay, they was destroying people, man. But they got caught up. They started lying, and Marion had to do some jail time. Tim Montgomery had to do some jail time. So Victor Conte, that's the juice man. Oh, hold on, man. My man Malik Omar in the god doggone building. The super chats are going for my homegirl Chantel Coates. And if y'all don't know who Chantel Coates is, she is the fastest woman. She is the woman with the fastest knockout in Invicta history. Okay? The fastest knockout in Invicta history, man. I'm talking about, man, knocked the girl out in what, 30 seconds, man. Poof.
Mm.
That's my partner, Chantel Coates, man. And we putting a logo. We're gonna put the Coach Shelton Harrison logo on Chantel's uniform. So yeah, man. That's what's up, man. But anyway, yeah, man. So that's the history of Victor Conte. So when Victor Conte got arrested, from all that stuff went going down with Marion Jones and all
Mhm.
these like fast sprinters, he was making them fast now. He went to
Yeah.
jail. This dude got back out, and see, it's twice as bad now because now he's in a combat sport.
Mhm.
He's in a combat sport. He's in
Mhm.
a combat sport, and it's like okay, well the stakes are higher. It's not somebody who can just outrun somebody, or outthrow somebody, or outjump somebody. Now you got people that's making contact with each other. So
Mhm.
it's not dangerous anymore. It's deadly.
And also we gotta think about Victor Conte. He was also was juicing up some baseball players. I think Robert Pomaro and some others. Now the question mark is Bobby Bonds. And but to me that with all the ones who got jail time, Victor Conte, he got a slap in the wrist.
Yeah, and I was wondering, man, why they get this guy a slap on the wrist? But I'm gonna tell you why they did that though, because he turned into a snitch, man, like you said, and they were really getting information from him on how people can beat tests. Because this guy helped a lot of track and field people, man. I'm talking about a lot of people in track and field. He helped them beat these tests, man. I mean, who else can tell you how to cheat a test but the cheater himself, Victor Conte?
Right. Hmm.
But I still, I see my man General Africa in the building. Oh, shout out to my man Marcus Bell in the god doggone building.
Yo, shout
Man,
out to y'all. Thank y'all so much for having me. Appreciate that.
man, he hit that super chat, man. And hey, he said December the 29th, Cyborg will handle that. Okay? And Chris Cyborg always watch this channel, man. All right, General Africa Awaken is in the building. Okay, this is my man, the underrated darkness, man. Guys, go subscribe to the channel. My favorite part of his channel, man, is the Sunday dinner. I mean, I love to look at what this man cooks. But the fellowship, it's a fellowship dinner, okay? Now you can go make your own food, but he gonna show you what he made. He gonna show you what he made, and he just sit down and it's real talk. Okay, it ain't just this PG rated talk. No, JT is real. It's talk, man, real talk. So yeah, man, go subscribe to the underrated darkness, man. But so, man, what do you think now, man? Cause I really want to get your thoughts. What do you think, man? Like Mikey Garcia, man. I mean, why you think why you think this guy on Juice, man? Or why you think he
Because
working with the Juice man?
not because he want the upper hand on Spence. That's all I could know. And I think this always been planned. And I think it's always been planned anyway. That he become part of the team, get juiced up, and and finally, because see, if you think about it, if you remember, you heard what Garcia was saying that yeah, we found a weakness that we could beat Spence, right?
Yes.
Okay. Now that makes me think about right now,
Uh huh.
Victor Conte is part to be part of that. Well, I give you some of this that left over. I know you could be Spence.
We probably told him, man, you're not gonna. See, I'm gonna tell you, I believe you what you just said, and I also think, man. So Mikey Garcia was talking to Robert Garcia. See, Robert Garcia was telling him, don't fight him. Like Robert Garcia adamantly did not want this fight. Okay, he didn't want to fight. He said, and Robert, you remember he was saying he gonna try to talk Mikey out of wanting to fight this guy. So I
Mm-hmm.
mean, but Mikey was like, "Nah, I want to fight Errol Spence." He was serious. People kept saying Mikey was bluffing. I said, "No, Mikey's serious. Mikey want to fight Errol Spence." I mean, and Robert Garcia was saying, "Man, I'm trying to talk him out of this. I'm trying to." But see, I'm gonna tell you what happened, man. Robert Garcia said, "Mikey, if you're gonna fight this guy, I probably think he's on something. Hey, we got to talk to somebody." And then Victor Conte probably told Mikey, "Yeah, he definitely on something," and probably showed him some video and uh, gave Mikey a bunch of numbers and said, "Mikey, yeah, see, he's on something." He said, "But the only way you got to do it is you need me to help you so you can deal with the strength of Errol Spence." See, he fed him that line. He fed him that story. Then he told Mikey Garcia, he probably told him, he said, "We got to get you stronger, man. We got to put the muscle mass on you so you can withstand Errol Spence and where you can actually knock him out." See, that they already told him. But see, they was talking about these guys, and you know who I'm talking about. These and JT, I'm looking for the videos. I can't find the videos on these guys. Hey, I'm so fair and balanced. I'm just so fair and balanced on my channel. JT, I can't find them videos. I got to y'all got to get me a video, okay?
Yeah,
And you, the guy that's been sitting in front of the computer for 5 years, you ain't washed your ass in a week. You got to make a video about this.
sure.
Oh,
Yeah.
cause if not, I'm gonna stop believing that you fair and balanced. How you gonna explain this?
It just for me is funny that we don't hear nothing for the greater boxing media. It is funny. It is real funny. So when us at LDBC call the shit out, I'm not in no media. I want you to hear from me. Don't even say nothing. Don't even say a word. Anybody that nobody cannot defend this. Can't.
You can't. They can't explain. See, man. But see, all the Hispanics that roll with Mikey, and I'm gonna tell you something else that's irritating me too, man. Okay, I don't mind Mexicans rolling with Mikey. They supposed to. Who they supposed to roll with? But don't come to my channel if I say I'm rolling with Errol Spence. Oh man,
Right.
you rolling with Errol Spence because he a black guy? No shit.
Right.
No shit. Of course I am. Why? And when I see the last name, like what is one guy? What's his name? Don Salinas. And I'm like, okay, you saying, and listen, I told him, I said, so you saying that I'm going for Errol because he black. And I said, well, damn, your last name's Salinas. Who the hell are you going for?
Mm-hmm.
Like, who do you think that I think that you're going for? Who do you think? I think you're going for Mikey. I mean, can you tell me who you're going for? Your last name's Salinas. You're
Right.
going for Mikey Garcia. So don't come to me saying, "Oh, coach, you're supposed to be, you going on because he's black." But God, what's wrong with me going for the black guy? I'm not anti everything else. I'm pro black. That's just how that is.
Right. And then when they want to talk about patriotism, listen, you know what I'm saying? Y'all go for your fighters in your race, we go for our fighters in our race. But why would we support our fighters in our race? That is a problem. But see, people think this just a quick fix. This been going on for a long time. So we always been fighting for when we support somebody that looks like us, that has the commitment and the excellence in our community. They have a problem with that. They said, no, you don't supposed to, but we supposed no. If it goes for y'all, if it goes for us, it goes for y'all too. So So I would say I would tell the Hispanic and the Mexican and other nationalities and stuff, y'all need to take a good look at yourselves. Because we going to support our fighters no matter what. If you're mad doing that, that's your problem. That's a you problem, not a us problem. So I said this, that it's time to wake up. And the young ones that listening or whatever from outside, even from outside, you need to understand the racial overtones that just been going on. Understand this been going on for a long time. And you have to stand up, you have to stand up to it. You know, because it's going to come. It is, you know, and I know it's going to come. They're going to try to cover up what they said about Cyborg. They're going to cover up what's going on with Garcia. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. So we as LDBC, that starts with Lions Den boxing community, what we have to do, we have to be in one call and stand up against this and let our voice to be heard, that this is cannot be tolerated.
No, no. Look, man, I don't have no issue, man. Look, if a person want to go who they want to go for, I don't care if they
Yeah,
think, hey, it's a Russian guy, go for him. You Russian, okay?
right, exactly.
Asian
But
guy, go for it.
right,
I don't think people racist because they go for who they like. You know
right.
what? Yeah, Errol Spence. Yeah, I'm a fan of Errol Spence. I'm not a fan of Mikey Garcia. Some people
Mm-hmm.
are. I'm not. It's just preference. You know,
Mm-hmm.
if we go to the MMA side, oh, I'm a fan of Valentina Shevchenko. It's
Mm-hmm.
preference. You know, I like the Shevchenko sisters. I mean, that's who I like. But you know, don't automatically accuse me. Oh man, you're racist. I just happen to be going for Errol Spence Jr. That makes me a racist. No, don't make me a racist. It's just who it is. And you know, no, a lot of people don't like that. A lot of people don't like that. But you know what? That's cool. I don't waver. I don't waver. I tell you that I'm biased. I say that I'm biased. I'm biased on this channel. Very biased. I know you don't want to listen to it. That's fine. But deep down inside, everybody, most people will go for the fighter. And people that tell me, well, I just look at fighters who I like. You know, I don't look at what they look like. Well, that's a lie. Because people go for the fighters that most, you know, that they can relate to. I
Mm-hmm.
relate to Errol Spence Jr. I relate to his story. I relate to a guy like Terrence Crawford. I can relate to them, so I'm going to go for them. I'm going for them, you know. I don't hate on
Mm-hmm.
nobody. If Mikey Garcia fans come to my comment section talking junk, that's fine. You supposed to. You supposed to roll with your guy. This is fight talk, man. Everybody in
Mm-hmm.
this, man, we done got so politically correct. You know, but people don't have a problem, JT, until black folks actually go with the fighter that just happen to be black. Then everybody want to call us race baiters, man. I ain't tired of that.
Right. Right, but you know that I go along with your point, and that's what you roll with. That's part of your race. Fine, you should, but just don't. But what I'm saying like this, don't. You know, just stop having this double talk. Stop it. Y'all support your fighters in your race. We support our fighters, wherever it is. That's it. Let's be all we saying. Let's be an even plane. If it's not an even plane, we gonna talk about this injustices that's been going on for a long time. So let it be.
Let it be. Just let it be. Yeah. Yeah. That's okay. But you know, I'm gonna continue to call out Mikey. Mikey Garcia, he gonna continue to get called out about this because they you know, Errol Spence ain't never tested positive. But you got guys, grown men, grown, crusty, rusty, dusty ass men sitting here talking about another man's nipples. Okay? We got grown men, you know, sitting here hating on the Charlos. Just love to see these two guys fail. They love, you know, hey, and remember I was telling you, man, that the Charlos can have a tough, the Charlos get exposed, but Triple G and Vasily Lomachenko just had a tough fight, right? Them
Mm-hmm.
guys had tough fights when they get touched up on. But when the Charlos, they fight against two good competitors, oh, well, they exposed. They hype jobs. They been hype jobs. You know, come on, man. What's your thoughts about that?
Man, all I could say is crazy the way how they have this. It's baffling. It really is.
Yeah, it's baffling, man.
Exactly.
I just I don't even use the word double standard anymore. I just like, man, y'all racist. Come on, ain't no
Yeah,
double standard. Yeah, I stopped using the word double standard. Yeah, you racist. You racist. That's all it is. You know, I don't think it even matter who you go for. Okay, don't matter.
hmm
But don't come to my channel and your last name. You got a Mexican last name, and then you calling me racist because I'm not going for your guy. Man, nah,
right.
nah, nah, man. You gotta get on up out of there, man. I ain't trying to hear that no more, okay? And I get tired of that, man. I'm the one being fair, and then or if I be fair, you get this. Oh man. Hey, this is a good video, man. Never seen a black
Mhm.
guy really pull for GGG like this. Like,
Yeah,
come on, man. Why can't I just be a damn fan? Like,
right.
why do you guys always have to? You have to like distinguish. Oh well, he's a black guy cheering for a white guy. Why can't I just be a guy that was actually cheering for GGG at one point? I don't like him no more now.
Yeah, I think the problem is to go more on your point. See, they want us to call out the dumbness and whatever wrongs in our community, and we do it. But there are some ethnicities, some they don't do it for them, and that's us as a people. We have a problem with that. Like, there's Espinosa. I understand you said my people are simply good people in conscience, integrity. Everything else is superficial and no way. I respect that. I do respect it and I respect it. But this is understand what me and the coach is talking about, Dennis Espinosa.
That's my
Be
dude.
fair. You know, um, Garcia is playing a dirty game. Call it out. We all say that we want boxing to be clear. We say we want boxing to be sanctioned, but it cannot be just the same people advocate for it, and then there's the rest who do not want to. No, that's uneven. That's not an even playing. And we got to sometimes we don't like talking about it. I know we talk about it often, but it is a problem. If we want the sport to be clean, and we want everybody to have a chance, and we want people to make sure exercise right, train right, put the necessary things to nurture their body so they can last longer. Want you advocate for that instead of make excuses for you. Just like Jon Jones. Jon Jones, we gonna talk about him in a few minutes. We already said he do something wrong. Okay, what else do you want from us then? What else?
Mm.
And for me, that is a problem. Like you and LDB said, that is a problem. There's a lot of inconsistencies, and then quite a few are playing the media and act like they nothing happened. You know it's happening, but you don't want to talk up, and that is the problem.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Yep. And I tell you this too. See, and see, let me tell you guys how I know this about race. Okay. See, you strike grind radio. Now this is no disrespect. Okay. See how you immediately said Andre Ward worked with Victor Conte. Now,
Mm-hmm.
why did you say Andre Ward? Now, I'm gonna
Right.
give you a guess on why you said Andre Ward. Okay, out of all the other fighters that work with Victor Conte, you picked Andre Ward. Andre Ward, black. See, I rest my case. See, here go
Mm-hmm.
the thing, man. Y'all say that you guys are fair and balanced. Y'all not fair, man.
They're not fair at
You
all.
guys, you guys go You guys go for the people that you like. And if we criticize people that you like, okay, and I'm telling you, I done got all kind of called all kind of N words, black tar, monkey, and it's a legit criticism of a fighter, of a white fighter.
Mm-hmm.
It's a legit criticism, legit. It ain't even bashing them or calling them names. It's not that. I mean, I literally started out being like real fair, but then when I figured out that, okay, so when I criticize Triple G, when I criticize Vasily Lomachenko, okay, when I criticize them, oh goodness gracious, I have a problem. Okay, I have a problem. Okay, there's a problem. Yeah, there's a problem.
Yeah.
And
And
and I'm. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
I mean, and then Strike Ground Radio. He said Jon Jones is a commercial MIA production. What makes you say that? Can't compare in the UFC and boxing. How you could say that? See stuff. See Strike. What is you talking about?
So Jacobs and Andrade, but they black. So
So what? In your point.
it's about race. So yeah, I think it's about
I,
race.
but see, I would say this. I would say to Strike Ground Radio, stop hiding from race and deal with it head up. If you're not willing to talk about the injustices, you be quiet. Be quiet.
Yeah.
I'm done talking. Stop. I didn't mean to sound like that, Coach. But this is what I see too. Stop it.
Yeah, it's no disrespect. It's just this is what I'm noticing, and this is what it is. I mean, you chose to name all black fighters that's working with Victor Conte, and this is what we were just talking about. And I don't know if you even came in on the tail end of what we were talking about, but we said that, you know what? Every time we criticize somebody non-black, okay, I'm just saying, you know, every time we criticize somebody non-black, then people come on and they always try to throw that in our face.
Yeah, I'm gonna see one more thing. We keep on going. He said, I don't you guys realize I'm world breaker panel regularly ain't about race. No, it doesn't make a difference. You could be on anybody's panel and you can still have race, you can still have racist weight. So cut that out. You know what we're talking about. I'm saying not one time you have not mentioned about Garcia. Not one time. Strike Ground Radio. Want you mention about Garcia right now? The question is, and I'm asking you, he associated with Victor Conte, known as the Dirty Juiceman of sports.
Yeah.
Are you going to call out? Are you going to call out on that?
How you going to explain this?
If you not, you don't have no credibility. You don't.
Yeah. The thing of it is, man, you know, you're working with a guy who's got over 20-year history of Balco. I mean, of 20-year history of being dirty. A 20-year history, and he's been arrested in prison for it. I mean, he's got some of the top, sprinters. He's got a lot of those people, man. They got busted, okay? But, you know, the reason, and I got to say, okay, so did you, read the title? And the rest of y'all, I understand y'all don't want to hear it, but we're going to talk about this, okay? I mean, we see this is part of the whole thing that what we got going on, okay? We're going to talk about race. If some of y'all are uncomfortable with that, that's fine. You know, disengage, okay? You see the title. The title says Mikey Garcia is with the Juiceman. So we're talking about that. Why are we so reluctant to call this dude out? I mean, everybody else, they got mad when, Andre Berto started working with him. They got mad. Everybody got upset. Everybody was pissed off. So, again, why? Why is the outrage not there? There is no outrage for Mikey Garcia working with the Juiceman. Okay? No outrage. No outrage. So, it is what it is. The man is with the Juiceman, okay? Cool. So, I mean, I guess it's okay. So, I don't need to see any more Errol Spence Jr. videos about his nipple, okay? I don't need to see any more of that. Okay, I think that needs to be done. Because, I mean, you're working with the best juice man in the business. The best juice man in the business. I mean, how y'all going to explain it? So tell me, in the comment stream, okay, since nobody wants to hear about the race topic, nobody want to hear that. So please tell me, he's using juice. Okay? Is it right? Is it right? Because y'all act like y'all don't want to hear race. Y'all, I talk about race on this channel. That's just how it is. This is what I noticed. This is what I'm telling y'all. And this is what it is. Nobody wants to call Mikey Garcia to the task except for the LDBC. I'm tired of all these fair guys. Oh, I'm so fair. I'm fair. But you're not calling this out.
They don't want to call it out.
And we call out Errol Spence Jr. We call him out because we thought that he didn't want we thought that he was on steroids. Okay?
Yeah.
We thought he wasn't going to sign up for VADA testing. but he signed up for it. And you know, nobody, no retraction videos, no retraction videos whatsoever. Okay, none. Nope. We ain't want to do that. But then this little midget can go and work with Victor Conte, and now everybody want to give this midget a pass. Nah, man, come on. And my man Fanon International Boxing in the god doggone building.
Welcome, Fanon.
Thank you, Fanon. You know where this is going. This is going towards my home girl, okay, Chantel Coates. And if y'all don't know who she is, and I'll keep reiterating that, she has the fastest knockout in Invicta history. The fastest knockout in Invicta history. Okay? So, here go the thing. And for those y'all in the thread, if y'all listen, because ain't nobody in the thread answered the question yet. Ain't nobody in the thread, and this is baffling to me. Nobody in the thread answered this Mikey Garcia question, okay? Is it okay that Mikey Garcia worked with the Juiceman?
Right. And
the Juiceman sitting here calling other people. He tell these people on steroids, but this guy been the Juiceman for more than 20 years of his life. Is anybody gonna call out the Juiceman? Anybody?
And then another question is, did they own investigation about the Juiceman?
Nah.
No.
Nobody doing. Mikey Garcia is with the Juiceman. Is anybody gonna call him out?
And then go what thing better, coach. Now the sanctions of the welterweight division. Now you know that he associated with the dirty Juiceman. What are y'all gonna do about it?
Okay. So, and Strike Grind, let me ask you this. Have you checked my receipts? Have you checked my receipts? Have you checked 78's receipts? Have you checked Black Fight Fan receipts? Have you checked Ticket TV receipts? Because if you know anything about anything, you already know we already made videos about that. How you going to explain that? And my question to you is, are you going to call out Mikey Garcia, or are you just going to keep talking? Is anybody in this comment thread, anybody in YouTube land, going to call out Mikey Garcia for working with a man who got a 2-decade history of helping people cheat? How you going to explain this? Please check my receipts. When Andre Berto started working with him, I called him out. Okay? Jacobs, Andrade, all of them. Now we on Mikey Garcia. How you, oh, okay, so when it's Mikey Garcia, you don't downplay him. Okay, I got you. So I know what you're about. So it's time for me to ignore you now. I can't talk to you. See, I can't talk to you. You don't want to downplay Victor Conte. Well, okay. How you going to explain that? Yeah, man. Y'all ass don't want to talk. See, Mikey Garcia finna get on that juice. He finna get himself buff because Victor Conte, okay, Robert Garcia, they done told Mikey, look, if you gonna fight this dude, you need some help. This is the conversation, Mikey. I don't know. Robert Garcia said, I don't know if you're going to be able to. Mikey, this is a fight you shouldn't be trying to take, man. Mikey, I don't know, man. You shouldn't be taking this fight. I mean, come on, man. He's 2 weight classes higher. You know Robert Garcia was in there said. Robert Garcia on camera said, I'm trying to talk Mikey out of not taking this fight right now. So Robert said, well, look, man, if you're going to go through with this, look, we got to get a hold of somebody. Okay, we got to get a hold of somebody. We got to get somebody that's going to help you. And then they said, oh, Victor Conte. They got Victor on the phone. Victor, can you help Mikey? Look, he fighting Errol Spence, so we need an advantage. And Victor probably told him, yo, you know, Errol's on some steroids, but hell, you know, he's on some new stuff that they can't detect yet. Oh, but I know he's on steroids. See, Victor Conte spun that to them and said, but you need to do what I'm telling you so you'll be strong enough to deal, and you'll be able to even knock out Errol Spence if you stick with me long enough. Okay? I'm just saying. Right now, see, what you're doing, sir, you're not addressing what I've already said. I said check my receipts. See, we got to stop deflecting, check my receipts. I've already addressed Andrade. Everybody that's used doping and steroid, I came out with a video. Well, no, see, what I need you to do is stop deflecting. I said, what about Mikey Garcia? I said, what about Garcia? I done already talked about Andrade and Jacobs and Berto and Ortiz. I done already talked about them guys. And Povetkin done talked about them guys. I said, what about Garcia? See, son, you ain't answered the question. I need you to assume the position. Assume the position.
Yeah, he's deflecting, coach. He's deflecting. He is deflecting. And and then wherever who's on the juice or wherever boxing that is corrupt, LDBC be calling it out. So you need to stop it. You deflecting big time. And everybody else is seeing in the chat. Answer the damn question.
Okay.
Stop playing these romper room games.
He said romper room. That's what's up. Okay. Shout out to my girl Rugby Queen in the super chat. Rugby Queen, that's my sister from another mother. Okay. Honestly, we are. Okay. That's my sister from another mom. She just dropped $35 in the super chat for Chantel Coates. We're going to get that logo on her uniform. And for those of y'all that's new to the chat, new to the stream, Chantel Coates has the fastest knockout in Invicta MMA history. I'm talking about she went in there and she put a girl down in about, 25 seconds?
Ooh.
Put her down. Man, devastating knockout power. Devastating right hand, man. Actually, she got 2 knockouts. Before she got to Invicta, she knocked somebody out in 14 seconds. So, I mean, girls are knockout artists, man. Knockout artists. And just, she shy, though. She real shy. But when she get up in that cage, she whooping people's tail. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Okay, so Mr. Strike Around Radio. Okay, the question is, what do you think? Because we've been asking this question all day, sir. Mikey Garcia. How are we going to explain him working with Victor Conte? Okay? Is there a good reason why he's working with Victor Conte? How you going to explain that? See? That's how you going to explain that moment.
And another question is why he's still in association with a proven convict.
I already told you. See, you're not answering the question. So now I have to, this time, I ain't gonna block you. I'm gonna let you talk to yourself, okay? Because I've already answered the Jacobs and Andrade. I've already answered that question, okay?
Mm-hmm.
I've already answered the question. Either you deaf, you blind, you can't see. Justify means I didn't like the fact they were working with him. I mean, I don't know what else you want me to justify. See? That puts an end to that. I didn't like the fact they was working with the Juiceman. How you gonna explain that? My question is, I'm gonna give you one more chance because you seem like a guy that just don't hear well. I'm gonna give you another chance.
He hears
what
well.
Do you think about how you gonna explain Mikey Garcia working with the Juiceman? I mean, come on, man. Please explain this. Why do you think Mikey Garcia is working with the dope man? Dope man. Okay. Okay, so now I know not to talk to you anymore. Okay, I'm gonna ignore him. Okay, no more talk to you. Okay, you're done. You're finished. Okay, I don't care what panel. You ain't coming on this panel. Okay, all right, man. So, how do you think, man? Okay, how do you think boxing as a whole? How do you think boxing as a whole is gonna be affected by Mikey Garcia working with this guy? Hello?
Oh, you asking me a question?
Yeah.
Oh, what? Oh, no. I don't. I think that. Do I think it's going to survive? Temporarily, no, because you got to understand. As you already know, coach. I bring up the sanction again. These sanctions got to step in right now because we already seen the picture.
Yeah, and you know what? And it's a lot of guys, JT, that's getting hurt, man. You
Yes.
got my man Adonis Stevenson. He's still in a coma. Or no,
Yeah.
he out the coma, but he's still paralyzed on one half of his body. You got Jon Jones, who just they just found a small amount in his blood, but man, Jon Jones is already clean, okay? Or they ain't find nothing, and then they find like a minute amount in his bloodstream, man. Look, to me, that means you was trying to hurry him get that stuff out your system. You was trying to do something, okay, to get it up out of there. Because if they test you again, they shouldn't find it. Okay, they shouldn't find it. Okay, you had another fighter, man, an MMA fighter, man. I think he got in the coma. I can't remember the guy's name. He's in a lower organization, man. He took a head kick, man, and he got put in a coma. You got Pritchard Cologne, who got put in a coma. I mean, man, you're putting your body in there, man. Your body's already dangerous. It's a dangerous weapon without steroids. You become a bioweapon. Okay, you become a bioweapon and you are a deadly machine
Mm-hmm.
with steroids in your body. I mean, man, I don't understand. Okay, and I see my man Reef the Watch in the building. Okay, what do we say about Mikey Garcia? And this is what I'm asking. Okay, this is what I'm asking, JT. I'm asking the
Mm-hmm.
whole comment section because nobody has said anything about Garcia.
No.
Has anybody in the comment section said, what do you think? And I'm asking the comment thread, what do you think about this man, Mikey Garcia, working with a guy that's got 2 decades of cheating? Of cheating, okay? Mikey Garcia is working with that guy. What do you guys think? Okay? What do you guys think? Please, somebody, respond. Okay, Don Shotter. Don Shotter, he said he's a cheat if he's working with Conte. Okay, that's one guy. That's one guy. Okay, that's one guy. Okay, my girl Ruby Queen said Jon Jones. Okay, his legacy ruined. Them darn steroids. Okay, that's two people that's done talked about the steroid controversy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Don Shotter said it's gonna make me question his whole career. And please tell me, okay, now now all of a sudden they want to work with Victor Conte? Now they want to work with Victor Conte when they fight Errol Spence Jr.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, JT, has he ever worked with Victor Conte in the past?
Not to my knowledge, no.
I mean, God,
You
dog.
never seen, I never see Victor Conte. I thought Victor Conte was somewhere in the island, somewhere isolated, and I seen it. I was like, huh? When you part the video, I said, what? And I'm letting you know right now. And please, people, and I ain't talking the ones in the chat, and the ones outside, please don't say, oh, they don't know who he is. You see it in the picture. I always say this: visual never lie. You seen it. They happy. They buddy up and stuff like that. Somebody got to do some explaining.
How they gonna explain this?
I don't
Okay.
know how. I don't know how, Coach. I don't know.
Okay. Now I want to bring in my buddy. This my partner in crime. Okay, it's my partner in crime, and she kind of want to talk about. I'm gonna ask her about this. Okay. If anybody gonna give us a straight answer, is Genesis Green. She said she's not gonna
Okay.
cuss today. She said it. And I believe her. Whatever Genesis Green say, I almost believe it. Except she said she gonna knock me out, but she ain't knocking me out. But Genesis Green, Genesis Green in the building. She said she coming. She promised. JT, hold on. I'm gonna send her the link. Okay, I'm gonna send her the
Mm-hmm.
link. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I can ask Ruby Queen about Jon Jones, but see, she gonna let Jon Jones have it, man. She is not a Jon Jones fan. I done lost respect for Jon Jones too. I
I
kind
lost a
of,
lot of respect for him too. I
and
don't. I don't. I don't see, once is good, but twice,
three times a lady.
three
Okay,
times maybe. Yeah.
okay, Genesis, we're gonna get you in there. Oh, and guys, y'all remember to come get this word mobcast, guys. We're gonna be on tomorrow. Tomorrow at 9 o'clock. Okay, to come get this word mobcast. We're gonna be on tomorrow, and we're gonna get it in. Okay, we're getting it in. Y'all know we can cook on there. We don't have to, hold back our words. We can say what we want to say. Okay. Now, George Page says, as a fan of bodybuilding, people talk about how they use roids in that sport, but more times it's the mainstream sports. Yeah. Okay, Tay Tay says she done with Pimp Juice. Who's Pimp Juice? Who is that? Oh, Pimp Juice. Is that Mikey Garcia?
Yeah.
Um,
We ain't gonna call him Pimp. We gonna call him Short Juice.
Short Juice.
Yeah, he's Short Juice. He had pint juice.
Oh, half pint juice. Yeah, he's short, man. That dude's short. You know
Yeah.
what? I seen Mikey, man. I seen him when I went out, when I took a trip to California. This before Mikey, though, before he even really, everybody knew him. That dude is short, man. Like I thought, like on TV, he looked like he tall on TV, man. Mikey's short, but he cool dude. Though you talk to him, man, he'll talk to you. You don't have to be a reporter, man. If you're a fan, you say, "Hey, Mikey, what's up, man?" Man, Mikey will talk to you. Mikey will, man, he'll stop what he's doing. He'll come over and talk to you. If he know you're a fan, he will. But I don't like this whole thing. That nobody want to call him out.
Mm.
Nobody want to call this guy out. Body wants to call this guy out. Like it's unreal, man. It's unreal. Okay. Well, maybe we'll do it. Maybe on the Mobcast tomorrow. Maybe they'll call him out on that, JT. Like I don't know.
I could, yeah. Yeah.
But it was about.
Maybe.
It's been about 5 people calling him out on this stream. 5. But it ain't. It's been about what 35 people here max. 5 people have called us out and answered the question. 5. That was who answered the question? Oh snap! Hold on, Rugby Queen. Hold on. How message? I don't know, man. Something wrong with this damn phone. Cause you remember Rugby. Sorry, Rugby Queen. I didn't mean to delete. You know, I'm sitting here and I'm trying to go through the stream. As soon as I touch the screen, Rugby, then it's like deleting the message. Like Marcus Bell had that problem. Like I don't know, man. I think it's YouTube, man. I think it's YouTube. I think there's something wrong with YouTube. Cause you remember I was doing a stream with y'all last night, man. And then all of a sudden, I know my internet, my phone worked. I'm driving, doing a stream with y'all, and the thing just cut off. So I don't know, man. YouTube screwed up. But you know, Rugby Queen, she answered the steroid question. She did. Tay Tay Brown did. Don Shada did. Who else? Who else answered the question? Okay. Let me see. Who I think Reef the Watcher did. And Fanon International. That's who answered the question.
Right.
No, nobody else answered the question. Okay. Everybody else just kind of let it go. Okay. All right. Genesis Green. Hey, Genesis, how come you always threatening me?
What did I say this time?
You said you're going to slap the taste out of my mouth.
Oh no, I didn't say that.
But you said you're going to whoop my ass.
Oh, I did say that.
Oh.
Wait a minute now. Hold on, Genesis. Now, this relationship, you know, we can't go to blows. I thought we supposed to love each other, you know? That's what I
I
thought.
know, but see, you like that I continue to turn the shit.
Oh, no.
Good evening. How you doing? Nice meeting you.
Hey,
All right.
All
how's
right.
it going?
All right.
The Prince of Darkness. I finally get a chance to meet you.
Oh, thank you. I never thought I was noticed like that. I gotta take me a little swig of water here on this one.
I
I don't get noticed. I don't get noticed no women. I don't do that.
I,
I
see,
love your
I
channel.
see everything.
Man, Genesis Green in the building. Hey, Rugby Queen, she gonna try not to cuss, but hey, sister, it's
No,
a slim.
I'm not.
Okay, all right. So Genesis Green, yo, what are your thoughts now on this Mikey Garcia going with Victor Conte? Like, what do you think about it?
You already know he's finna turn into a gremlin.
Damn,
He's
Green.
finna be a little 5'3" gremlin. You remember when you throw the water on him, what they turn into?
Mhm.
He started
Oh,
melting.
Yep. He's finna be a little steroid gremlin. He gonna get suspended. I mean, but to me, I'm not really worried for Errol Spence because I don't care what they give him. He's still not finna beat him. He not.
no.
I mean,
So,
because even if he is starting to take it, the fight is in March. It's not gonna do. I mean, it's not gonna give him no advantage.
I mean, okay. So how you think the fight gonna end? Like, give us you a fighter. Like, give us a fight breakdown.
Oh well, Mikey kind of fast. He gonna get him a few good licks in, but Errol Smith's gonna start going to that body, and he gonna start rocking his world.
Mm.
Little Mexico going down.
God dog, she calling little Mexico.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
wow.
God dog,
Mm.
Genesis, that's messed up.
Little.
Yes, Pizza Face is going down.
Oh, you
God
said
dog, wait a minute, pizza face. What you calling pizza face for?
hey, you
Cause
said
he got a lot of acne. He's a pizza face.
so you said little medical.
Yep.
Ah man.
Little Mexico City going down.
Mm.
Okay. So I mean, okay. So where do you think the acne come from?
You say what I think the word?
What do you think his acne is coming from? Because he's had that for a while.
Mm.
I don't know. A lot of their skin be messed up like that. I mean, it's proactive out here. He needs to start using it. It's $29.99. Come on now.
Ooh.
I never understood that with these fighters. Out of all the money y'all make, y'all don't use that to fix your look. You know what I'm saying? Some of them got messed up teeth. They got bad skin. Come on now. Y'all got all this money, but y'all can't enhance your look. You know, a lot of them
But
still look homeless. They always look dirty. They look nasty. They just look filthy. You know, a lot of them.
well, let's see. Now, with all due respect, come on now. They get their teeth knocked out on a regular, so you know.
Man, a lot of them people got mouths like pianos. They need to fix that.
So okay.
Piano
So,
mouth.
what if you get in a fight and get one of your teeth knocked out? I mean, how you gonna explain that?
Shit, I'ma fix it. I got money. Come on now. A dental implant is what, $1,500, and I'm gonna be making between 20,000 and however much per fight. I can fix that, so it shouldn't be no problem.
Them damn implants gonna get knocked out every time. Come on now.
It ain't gonna get knocked out.
How you gonna
It's,
explain that? Come on, Genesis Green. Okay, I got a scenario
what
for you.
I'm telling the truth is they have too much money to be looking the way that they do. I mean, it's no excuse.
Okay, so if Megan Anderson knocked you the hell out, knocked your teeth out, you'll go and get some dental implants that'll come right back out when she beat your ass again. How you gonna
Oh,
explain that?
but see, that's not gonna happen.
Yeah,
That's
but
not gonna happen. But if anybody ever knocks my teeth out, see the thing with dental implants, those can't get knocked out. That's implanted into your bones. They're not going nowhere.
okay, well that might be true, but I actually heard Megan Anderson looking for you.
Man, what that bitch at?
Mm.
You know I'm about that life.
Oh God,
Ooh.
no. Oh
You
man.
know I'm about that life.
I mean, she said that she get the.
I cannot wait till Saturday. I hope Cat just ragdoll her.
I mean, she left me a message. Said she tired of you talking about it. She said when she get done with Cat, she coming to piece you up.
I hope she know where to find me. I'm not hard to find.
Oh damn.
Anybody inbox me on any social media and we can get it popping.
Oh man, Genesis Green. Genesis Green in the building, boy. She done got real and raw already.
Yeah, yo,
Hey,
she stomp a hole in it.
man, you just said you weren't gonna cuss. God, dog. Yeah, come on.
I did it. What did I say?
You said bitch.
Oh, that's not a bad word. That's a female dog. Boy, you gotta be reminding me, okay?
But you know what that is. Come on now. Come on now.
It's a female dog.
Okay. Okay, so
Rusty Queen said you wasn't gonna.
yeah, I told you. Hey, and you know what? And Rugby Queen, let me tell you what I did. When you said she wasn't gonna cuss, I started counting down. Okay, it took Genesis Green exactly 4 minutes and 22 seconds. So she couldn't keep her promise anyway.
Oh,
Mm.
wait, hold on. I am a good person.
Not really. Not really.
Oh, I was gonna cuss you out.
You forgot my birthday last year. What are you talking about? You're not a good person. Come on, you're terrible.
What's your address? I feel like fighting.
I give you my address, but you got to send that damn birthday gift. That's what you got to do.
So if both of you are fighting, I could be a referee, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can. I don't mind fighting the man. It's cool.
Wow.
Nah, we're gonna be fighting if I don't get that birthday gift.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
We're gonna see.
Yeah, we're gonna see. Okay, so let's go ahead. Let's talk about this whole Jon Jones press conference. Okay, did y'all see the press conference today?
I watched it.
What
I
about you,
watched.
underrated?
I watched it. What about it?
I mean, okay, the good and bad about Jon Jones. Jon Jones completely annihilated Gustafsson. He told Gustafsson to shut the fuck. He told him like
Uh,
he told him straight up like he went gangster. It was funny. It was funny. And Gustafsson, he shut up too. John told him to shut the f up, y'all. And so Jon Jones with his old coconut acorn head, he's sitting here talking about I can tell you about a picogram. He was trying to justify. It was funny, man, because it got to the point where John was trying to break it down, and a reporter asked him straight up like a G. This lady said, she said, Dana, how do you feel? Because you got to move a whole event card for one fighter that couldn't test positive. That girl was a savage. I don't know who she was. She was a savage. And Dana said, "Oh, well, I'm gonna let Jeff Nowitzki answer that one." And she said, "Yeah, but it's because of one person. Why didn't you just, put Jon Jones on another car somewhere?" Like, this reporter was a savage, y'all. Dana White, you can tell he was mad. So Jon Jones got mad. He was getting mad, and he said something. He said, "So if I take a grain of salt and if I split it up, 48 million times." He was trying to break it down. I said, "Boy, this boy too stupid. This boy too stupid for conversation." He kept trying to break it down, and they find that in my bloodstream. What are they saying? That little picogram can help me. Ah, man, people are just, people talking about me on social media saying this, and a picogram can't help me. Well, why is it in your bloodstream? See, that one lady and Area Hawani were the only two people that was being savage. The rest of them people kissing his butt. Area Hawani told Dana, he said, "Well, Dana, does it really make sense to have him on this card? I mean, Area Hawani got stabbed. Dana White don't like Area anyway.
No, he
So
don't.
Dana White got mad, and Area was like, hold on. I'm not finished my question, Dana. I'm not finished my question. You know, I mean, so he wasn't positive, and then he test positive. And so John kept saying, well, but I didn't, you saw it, I already said I didn't test positive. Man, look, Area Hawani and that one girl, they was not buying that. Okay, they was not buying it, man. That lady and Area Hawani, they put him out right on blast. I'm talking about expose him, made him, man, he got mad. But I mean, what y'all think about that, man?
You probably ain't gonna like what I have to say.
Go for it. I
And
always
you
like,
probably gonna want to argue with me because I'm not gonna argue with you.
go ahead.
I went back and forth with myself about the whole Jon Jones situation, and I mean, I know he's messed up so many times, but you know what? I'm still gonna ride with him because for the simple fact, when white folks do messed up things and other races do messed up things, they justify why it's okay that they killed black people and why
Mhm.
it's okay that they stole this and did
Uh-oh.
this and that. So I'm gonna go ahead and ride with them. I am, cause other people have done way worse of things, and I don't know why he done the ignorant stuff of him taking that. But hey, they ride with their people and they have done far worse of things.
Yeah. My only thing with him is, part of me feel bad for him, but then,
Yeah, I do,
he
but
hit that pregnant lady and
yeah,
ran off. I'm like,
yeah, I don't
nah,
like that.
nah, bro, nah. I was there. I was with him, and I was like, okay, John he the Adrian Broner in MMA. I said, okay, I can ride with it. Okay. But then when he hit that pregnant lady and ran off, I don't know. I lost it. I couldn't.
Yeah, that's not that wasn't a good look.
No, he wasn't.
Wasn't a
Yeah.
good look at
And
all.
then, but
Yeah.
then Genesis, I see where you coming from because, like, you remember back in the day when Frank Mir and Brock Lesnar, and then you had my man, what's his name? What's the dude name that kept popping? Josh Barnett. When all them darn boys kept popping and people still riding with
Mhm.
them, I mean, ain't nobody say nothing about that. And still, is anybody going in on Brock Lesnar except for us?
No,
I mean, are we the only
everybody
ones
said,
that's going in on Brock Lesnar? Are we the only ones?
yep, nobody else said nothing about him.
Yeah. Like, what the
Yeah.
hell?
Yeah,
But y'all abusing the black man. What about everybody else?
Yeah, and I'm thinking on some portions, you know, golly, it's like, I'll give you an example. When Alexander Povetkin popped dirty, okay? People were really reluctant to going in on him. Like, they were trying to say, well, it was a small amount, it was a microgram. I'm like, what the hell? But
Wait,
it,
hold on, Coach. Not to cut you off. Who is Nicholas Moss? Talking about what the fuck does race have to do with it? It have to do with what the fuck I said have to do with it. How about that?
God, dog.
I'm making a point that when other races do dumbass shit, everybody still ride with them. So I'ma ride with him. If you don't like
and,
it, oh well.
and you know what, Genesis, when this was really started, me and Coach, we was talking about that because it was another guy was like really was like talking stupid. He was like really deflecting, and we was talking about Garcia. And then whatever he was saying, it was always got something to do with the black fighters. But when we asked these questions about Garcia is socialized with Victor Conte, is always he was like deflecting. I call these some of these people now. They are dry deflected. They know what you're talking. They just dry. They just want to do it nice and settle and dry, so you won't see it. They dry deflected.
Yeah. So okay. So well, first of all, shout out to my man Dark Truth. And guys, every time a super chat come in, I'm going to explain why where it's going. This is going to Chantel Coates. We're gonna put a CSH logo on her uniform. And basically, she is the woman with the fastest knockout in Invicta MMA history. She knocked somebody out in under 30 seconds with a clean right hand, several of them really, and slumped the girl over. Okay, that's Chantel Coates, man. She made her Invicta debut, and you know what, big star coming up. So we definitely riding with Chantel. Shout out to my girl Rugby Queen, Dark Truth, Marcus Bell, and what's my man Malik Omar. Shout out to you guys. Okay, I'm gonna tell you what though, I agree with Genesis a lot. But I think the whole running over a pregnant lady or hitting her, that's the thing with me with Jon Jones. That's where like I stopped really riding with him. Okay, then he was trying to justify it, when they asked him about it, and so I didn't like the fact that he was trying to justify this. So, but I agree with Genesis because I'm gonna tell you something. When I got in, when I started doing boxing, when I really started, covering boxing before I started doing women's MMA, it was more like okay, yeah, people were cheating, but we would only call out certain people, okay? We'd only call out certain people. We wouldn't call out, fighters like Povetkin. People didn't want to call him out. They still wouldn't do it. But then they was calling Deontay Wilder a coward because the fight got canceled. It wasn't even because Wilder canceled the fight. It was because, Alexander Povetkin was cheating. So, I mean, God, like what is it? So he was cheating. Deontay Wilder was the problem, okay? But it is what it is, okay? Then you had that other fighter that was testing positive. Then I think I'm trying to remember the other fighter. Who else was testing positive? Well, I can't remember. I remember. Oh, then you had Canelo. I don't even talk about him on this channel to be honest because of them damn emails. But then you had Canelo, who, swore up and down it was the meat. Like he got some meat off of a street vendor. You a multimillionaire and you got to eat taco meat off of a street vendor. That's what he said. That's what Canelo said.
Yeah,
He ate the meat off a street vendor. Come on, man. Who gonna believe that? Who gonna believe Muffin Top Head, this
then
little short, round head bastard, walk up? They gonna notice him with that big ass head. They gonna notice him.
that's true. And how long he was suspended?
No, he didn't get. Well, they suspended him, quote unquote, for what 8 months. But see, it was right after a fight, and he only fight every 8 months anyway. So it wasn't a suspension. He was just training. Man, I'm like, come on, man. And then, Ortiz did pop, but there was blood pressure medication. So people tried to condone him for that. And he had it doctor approved, but people were trying to get on him, dogging him out. Ortiz is a cheater. Ortiz is this. But then we got Povetkin, who got in there with Johan Duwapas. Got in there with Johan Duwapas on steroids. He had just tested positive and was able to fight Johan Duwapas and knocked him out. Okay? But nobody called out Povetkin, though. We didn't want to call him out. People don't want to do it, just like people don't want to call out Mikey Garcia. Just like people don't want to call these people out, man. But let that be Deontay Wilder.
Yeah, and then Povetkin, shoot, when he got popped, he had the strap, the WBO.
Yeah, didn't want to fight Wilder, man. Didn't want no parts of Deontay Wilder whatsoever. So the man popped. Okay, the man's a cheater. He's a dope cheater. He's this. And you know what? I'm gonna tell you what I noticed too. Whenever I say, "Hey, Jon Jones," oh yeah, but Cyborg, what about Cyborg? Yeah, man, Cyborg been clean for over, what? Cyborg been clean for over 7, 8 years now. She been clean. She ain't tested positive, man. Hey, it is what it is. We not talking about Cyborg. We ain't talking about Cyborg. We talking about Jon Jones. That's what we talking about. Cause Jon Jones done been popped 3 times. Then he got popped again for using cocaine. Okay. So I mean, come on, man. This boy using cocaine. This boy using PEDs. Listen, I don't even think it matter what the drug is. Jon Jones has an addiction. He's addicted to drugs. All of them.
Yeah.
The dude got an addiction, and it ain't gonna change, man. It ain't gonna change until he gets some serious help. Okay,
Yeah.
Mikey Garcia is working with the Juiceman. People don't want to talk about that. Okay, it's evident, and people are not going to talk about it because they ride with Mikey Garcia. Okay, I mean, think
Mhm.
about it. Think about it. Okay, now what happened? Willie Monroe test positive. It's videos everywhere, isn't it?
Mhm.
It's videos everywhere. I said, I'll be a damn wet frog on a lily pad trying to piss on a giraffe in the summertime. I said, damn, look at all these damn videos about Willie Monroe Jr. But then they don't want to make a video about Billy Ho Saunders. How you gonna explain this?
Right. Mm-hmm.
He tested positive. We don't want to make videos about Tyson Fury. How you gonna explain this?
Right.
See what I'm saying? All these people and then look, let's go to MMA. Okay, now we want to talk about Jon Jones. What about Brock Lesnar? What about Josh Barnett? What
Yep.
about Frank Mir?
Oh, they love all them.
What about them guys?
And I'm gonna tell you, Frank Mir was getting popped more than 3 times.
Frank Mir was getting popped every time you turn around.
Right, exactly. So why we don't talk about Frank Mir? And he's a multiple champion. Whatever, I mean, the featherweights that means he was fighting wrestling. So why? And plus MMA. Why y'all don't want to talk Frank Mir? He was a walking popper. I call him a walking popper.
Yeah.
Can y'all remove him? Because I'm tired of his comments.
Who is this?
Whoever Nicholas Mom says, I'm sick of him.
What is he saying to you?
Race have nothing to do with people popping for steroids.
Okay, so that's true. Okay, that is true. So what I want to say, Nicholas, is what the point that we're trying to reiterate. Okay, we're trying to reiterate that some people get called out for it and some people don't. I think that's what we know, that race don't matter if you get popped. But what we're saying is, and even yourself, because you're in here, I asked, what about Mikey Garcia training with the Juiceman, and you didn't say nothing. Okay,
Nah.
so let me ask you, Nicholas Moss. Let me ask you, what are your comments? Now listen to the question clearly, because what's his name? Stereo Radio or radio broadcast, whatever the hell the name. He couldn't hear me. Let me see if you can hear me. What do you think about Mikey Garcia training with the Juiceman Victor Conte? How you gonna explain that? Okay. Oh man, Reef got him up out of there. Okay, well he ain't answer. No, I actually want him to answer the question. I literally want this guy to answer the question. Okay. All right. Let me see. Reef got him up out of there. Let me see. Okay. No, he didn't. He didn't get him out. Okay. So Reef unhit him. Okay. I want you to answer the question, Nicholas. What do you think? And let me see your answer now. Because if you say something else, I already know you full of it. Okay. I know you full of it. Okay. Stamina said Nicholas is really trying to all out matters. God, dog. If Stamina MC done said that, bruh, it's probably about that time. Stamina MC done put it out there, okay? Because Stamina is a fair dude, okay? I'm talking about real fair, down the middle. He don't speak on a lot of this stuff, okay? If Stamina coming out saying something, bruh, something wrong with you, okay? It really is. And Stamina, my boy. If ever I need somebody to moderate or be fair, I ask Stamina, okay? I know he fair. I know he is truly straight up fair. Nah, man. I don't think you're going to... Okay, he ain't going to answer the question, y'all. So let's move on, okay? So we're not talking about all these people, you know? We ain't talking about Victor Belfort. Y'all remember him doping? You guys remember him?
Mm-hmm.
Victor Belfort took enough dope, man. He took enough dope to go on the street and sell drugs.
And guess what? Everybody still loved him and act like he did nothing wrong.
Yep. Machida was taking all that damn dope. Ken Shamrock.
Ken Shamrock. Oh, yeah. And let's not forget about Shamrock. Shamrock trying to flip it. Let's talk about that.
Kevin Gastelum.
Shamrock, too.
Kevin Gastelum on them steroids, man. Come on, man.
And you know how I know about Shamrock? When I used to live, I was born and raised in New York. I knew people was in the entertainment business. Shamrock had some kilos trying to sell, and I seen it.
Dang. Well, we ain't talking about Shamrock.
Right, and the New York department and the New York City covered it up. I said,
Yeah, they covered it up. But, you know, that's okay. Okay, we're talking about Jon Jones. I'm going to tell you, Jon Jones, he a screw up. Okay, I'm not gonna even sit here and tell y'all this man is a screw up and not one. This man messes up every opportunity he get, and
Yep.
you know, knowing Jon Jones, they moved the whole event for him. Moved an event for him. I promise you, he probably gonna mess that up too. That's what Jon Jones do. Okay, but it's so many other people on here. You know, they quick to call out people like Anderson Silva. They'll call him out, call him a dirty cheater. Wanderlei Silva, call him a dirty cheater. Okay, I mean, you know, Junior Dos Santos, call him a dirty cheater. Yo Romero, dirty cheater. Okay, all these people now, people are dogging him in comment threads.
Yeah,
No,
but see,
no,
this is
nobody
the
dogged
thing.
out. Wait, Cowboy Cerrone, they ain't dog him out. Gave him a pass. Okay, Cowboy Cerrone during Chael Sonnen. Now Chael Sonnen, now that's a big dope head. You might as well put a needle in Chael's ass right now, because it's probably still there. Chael Sonnen popped like no other, and people still love Chael. They go watch his
Yeah.
channel every day. Chael knows everything. He can't predict the fight right though. Word for damn. But I tell you, boy, they love Chael Sonnen. Why don't we ever talk about Chael Sonnen? And Chael still fight right now. Chael still fights right now, y'all. Ain't nobody talking
Mm-mm-mm.
about Chael Sonnen using them steroids. Don't nobody want to discuss Mikey Garcia. Okay, I'm gonna give him a project, man. Today when I get off here, I'm gonna look for videos. I'm looking for videos on all these people popping, and let's see how many videos I find. That's what I'm gonna do.
Especially the Garcia one. LDBC ain't worried about, the MMA LDBC, we ain't worried about that. But we talking about the outside. We talk about the big channels that deals with social media, that also definitely deals with MMA and boxing. We want to know, is any videos that's going to come out that talked about the association of Mikey Garcia and Victor Conte.
That's all I need to know. Yeah, George paid Tank Abbott. Yep, Tank
Tank
Abbott, boy.
Abbott, right? And nobody don't talk about Tank Abbott. Now, I don't understand. And let me answer this question:
Yeah,
why Tank Abbott fight by maybe once or twice, right? But he always come back like year and a half into. He always be in main events.
yeah, he do. But I'm gonna tell you, man. I'm gonna tell you though. Now this, I can't give out no names, man. I can't, cause I promised him, man. But this is, look, man. And the Jackson Winklejohn gym say they full of steroid dope heads, man. They say, see, Jon Jones is the only reason why he's being called out so much is because he's well known. But this person told me, I can't say their name. Okay, I'm friends with 3 people in that gym, but 2 of them actually I talk to. Okay, I talk to them every couple of months, and this person told me straight up, man, that look, she, this person said you kind of everything is not what it seems, and I'm like, well, what you mean? Everything is not what it seems. Just because they give you an attitude like that is great person, like that is terrific person on the outside, and they doing all this kind of community work. This person told me they're really evil in the inside, and they all doping, straight up. And I'm like, but how you know that? The person said, I'm in there every day. I'm in there every day. I'm in there in that gym, and I'm in there every day. And
Mm.
this person said, the people you think aren't doping, that's these A-class citizens, this person said they doping their asses off. And you can take the information for what it's worth, but just don't say my name. But I'm just telling you that that's what it is.
Mm.
Yeah, I'm just telling you that's what it is. This person even told me that the Cowboy Cerrone situation, like, like they just said, this person told me that Mike Winklejohn's an asshole, and you can't even get time with Mike Winklejohn if you're not like an elite level fighter. So the
Mhm.
people that's coming into the gym, the people who coming into the gym, they can't even get time with Mike Winklejohn. They can't. You can't even have a discussion with Winklejohn. Okay, if you're not elite level, you can't. And you have to work with the other trainers that's there. You can't even get that kind of trainer. You have to work your way up to train with them at most. And I'm like, nah. Yeah, that's how it work. That's how it work. Trainers don't go to this fighters. This person have a fight lined up. There ain't nobody in this person corner. Like the person have to corner themselves, or if there's anybody there that can help, then they get cornered. But come on. How you call yourself a gym and y'all the trainers and y'all can't send nobody to corner this person's fight? Like that's weird. But that's what go on. That's what go on, man. And man, and they say it's a big money grab. Everything they do, they charge for every little thing. They got these photographs. And I was telling y'all about them damn Winklejohn photographs. I told y'all that wasn't a hoax. They charge you $60 for a photograph of Batman and Robin. Who the hell want a photograph of them two? An autograph photograph? Hell, if I really wanted a photograph of them two, I could print the damn thing offline and print it out and hang it on my wall. Hell, I want an authentic photograph of these two dickheads. Why would I want that? Jackson Wink. God dog, y'all. Amazing. Amazing. But yeah, this person told me, though, don't be surprised if somebody else get popped for doping. The only reason why Jon Jones get it so bad because he known. But, this person said, believe me, the other people in the gym that they doing it too. I said, okay. Okay, well, but, just don't use my name because, I got to finish out my term here at the gym. I said, okay, I ain't going to say nothing. And I'm pretty sure, I don't think the Jackson Winkle Giant, I don't think they're looking at these videos right now. Now, some people do watch my channel. So I don't think Holly Holm and them people, I don't think they're watching this channel. I doubt it. But if they do, I don't care about no damn Holly Holm. I don't care about what she say. I ain't trying to interview her no way. Alright. Okay. So, Cyborg Nunez. Alright, Genesis. What do you think about Cyborg's demeanor for Nunez? Because, man, you tell me, I want to hear what you think.
It. She just ready to fight.
Yeah, like, the reporter asked Chris a stupid question. Like, this lady asked Chris, you don't really you got a lot of energy. And so, and like Jon Jones said, well, how does a person not look like they don't have energy? Like, that's a really stupid question. And so Chris was like, yeah, that's a dumb question. She said, I'm just ready to fight. I'm just ready to fight. And so the other girl who was savage, she said, no, it was another guy. It was Ariel, it was another guy and this girl. They were savage. They didn't care. They asked whatever they felt like it. And they were trying to get them put out of there, man, but you can't put them out. But the guy asked Chris, he said, hey Chris, if you beat Amanda Nunes, will you be the baddest woman on the planet? Chris said, I fight for my fans. She said, I fight for my fans. She said, if my fans say I'm the baddest woman, then I am what my fans say I am. I said, God, dog. And then, Amanda with her goofy self started trying to cut off. And Chris said, don't cut me off. Let me finish. I'm not finished. And I said, it just got real. And then Amanda still kept trying to cut off. And so then they asked Chris, will you be the best ever if you beat Amanda? So Chris was trying to explain, Amanda trying to interject, and Chris said, she said something to the extent, I'm going to beat up Amanda, okay? And she going to go back down to 135 and back to where she's safe or something like that. Amanda talking about, I know, I'm going to go. After I fight, I'm going back down to 135. I know. I'm like, man. She gave Amanda the business.
Amanda sounds so stupid and whack as hell when she's trying to argue with somebody. But I'm still a champ at 135, girl.
The game plan, though, okay? So, okay, talk to us, okay? We'll start with you, Genesis. What do you honestly think, okay, that Nunez, do you think that she can win this fight? And give us your strategy on why you think she could if she can.
No, I feel like she gonna fight back, but I mean, I've been watching her. She's supposed to be training, and nothing has indicated to me that she's gonna give Chris a hard fight. I'm sorry, I just don't. I just don't see it.
So, okay, because a lot of people are saying that Amanda is like much stronger now. Like she's much
She
stronger.
might be. She look big.
Yeah, that she put on some muscle mass, so she's gonna be able to control Chris around the octagon.
Maybe a little.
Okay. So what would she be able to do to Chris Cyborg?
She might be able to. controlling the clinch a little bit more, maybe.
Okay. What about you, JT, man? What do you think, man? Like, what do you think Amanda physically would be able to do to Cyborg?
I think that she gonna try to clinch Cyborg standing up. She gonna try to come in with the knees and the elbow and the clinch at the same time. That's all I can see. As throughout the years, I see Cyborg. To me, Cyborg has got better every year, and she become well rounded. So if she would have fought like Cyborg maybe like 5 or 6 years ago, maybe then I would say she would have a slim chance. But Cyborg, when she put her mind, when she want to beat you, she could beat you of she could beat you any way. And I think that she has to try to rough up on Cyborg. If not, it's going to be a long night. It might be, and who knows? It might be an easy tap out too.
Okay, let me ask you this, Genesis Green. What would you do to Cyborg if you were in there in the cage with Cyborg? What would you do?
Um, if it was me or if I was Amanda.
No, if it was you, like fit you in there, and you got to come and figure out what to do with Cyborg. What would you do?
um, I would definitely stand with her. It would be in and out. I
Mhm.
wouldn't stand in front of her. I would always rotate to the right of her or to the left of her as she comes forward. A lot of lateral movements and yeah, just in and out,
Okay,
just in and out.
so JT, what would you tell Amanda to do in this situation?
I will tell Amanda you gotta mix up. I say you gotta mix up your kicks. You gotta mix up your punching. You gotta catch that ball by angles. You cannot fight it. You gotta beat it by angles. Catch her with the 1-2, switch it up a little bit, do some sweep kicking, sweep off her feet. If she trying to come with the flying kick, you gotta duck. You gotta duck. And trip and trying to trip her up and get her down. And then, but at the same time, like again, Cyborg, she's excellent on the ground. So I would say that if it's not, they get her back up and just trying to box her. Try, you know, learn to slip the punches, slip the punches, slip the elbows. I think that she has to get Cyborg different looks. She have to, because if she just gonna fight or use a way, Saba gonna feel her, gonna figure her out, and she gonna knock her out or she gonna pin her. So she has to give her different. She has to be mentally give her different looks, different fakes.
Hmm. Wow, 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 wow. Man, that sounds good. Genesis, George Page says
Mhm.
you would give up your thoughts.
I would give up.
Yep. No, George Page said that you would give up your thoughts.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm way more durable than it, and I've had more street fights than I'm. She's been had regular MMA fights, so no, I would never give up. I don't care how hard you hit me.
Okay,
I,
George
I will
Page.
walk. I will walk through anybody's legs. I don't give a damn who you are.
Okay. All right, George. Try to start some static, and you have been deflected, George. Sorry, didn't work. Ha 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 ha.
Whoopsie.
George Page, you got to eat it, man. You got to eat it bad.
Okay.
You need to stop messing with her, George. Better stop. Okay. But she's been getting good at ignoring you, George. I don't think she's talked to you in a while. She's ignored you to the fullest. Okay.
No.
Okay, my buddy Ed O'Brien is in the god doggone building.
What's
Ed
going on,
O'Brien
Ed?
in the building. Edward O'Brien. Now we just need Ed Harris III to come in here and set this off, man. We need Ed Harris III. Ed Harris III be setting stuff off. He probably listening now. Probably at work listening. Okay, forward in the building. Man, tomorrow we're going to get on here and really get this mobcast rolling. Okay, so another part of this segment now. Okay, JT really wanted to talk about this. And this is only for the people that really want to hear this kind of info. So JT cooks food. He's a man. Are you a chef by trade, JT?
No,
Okay,
my late father was a chef,
okay. You got that from him then. You got that.
and my mother's side of the family, my late grandmother and my late great grandmother, they were also excellent cook. But the real, yeah, I got really from my father. I got from both sides, but my father was like in the business for a long time, so he knows the in and out, the economics, the food, how to season it, what certain ingredients to put in, the texture of the food, the temperature of the food and stuff like he, you know. And I got to say this: my father only went up to fifth grade read level down south, and to know all that to really watch him, it's like wow. So I got, yeah, you can say.
Okay. Hey, Tay Tay says she love a man that can cook. All right, Tay Tay, you may better get a hold of him before it's too late. Somebody else might get him. Okay. So here go the thing. Okay. All right. So we want to talk part of this segment about foods to eat and foods to avoid. Okay. Um, and I guess JT, we'll start off, man. Like, what kind of questions do you have? Well, either one of y'all.
Mm.
Um, no, go ahead, Queen.
I don't have nothing to say as far as like foods to eat to stay healthy or to lose weight, right?
All of the above.
All
Healthy.
above, all above.
Foods that take your health. Foods that'll give you health. Um, yeah. Foods that'll kill you.
Oh
Foods that
shit.
kill you quickly. Foods that will give you health quickly.
I stay away from all the meats. I eat really, really healthy. I don't know if everybody has viewed like my Instagram and stuff. You could tell that I eat really, really healthy. Everything I am a health freak. I don't mess with the fast food meats and all of that. I eat like, I'll do me like some baked tilapia or something. But as far as like ground all of that stuff, I am strictly away from it.
But you just had some chitlins yesterday.
Oh no, you a lie. That
No,
shit.
you another lie. You was
You
eating
another one.
you was eating pig intestine, damn it. And I
Wait,
seen you.
you got
Hey,
the wrong
you know what? You
girl.
know what? You know what? This ain't the wrong girl, cause you the girl that I was talking to. You were eating them damn pig intestine, and I told you.
Oh, coach, I want to fight you.
That's okay. We're gonna fight. We're
Oh,
gonna fight.
man.
You gonna be punching. I'm gonna be putting you in a guillotine. Make you
Okay.
tap out. Like tap out. I'm gonna say tap out, girl. Tap your ass out. Tap out.
Well,
Hey, tap
well,
it out.
I know for me when I cook, I know I got to work on some things to keep cook more healthy. But I think that the thing that us, that's talking about us as a people. There's a lot less. There used to be quite a few farmers markets around this country that we used to have, and throughout the years, it has been gone. And I always tell people that you got to search for eat right. But if you're going to eat those things, eat in moderation. So what I cook, I know there's some people say, "Oh, you cook soul food, you cook part Chinese and stuff." What I'm trying to do is trying to keep cholesterol down. I'm trying to have low sodium, so at least that the food could taste right, but at the time that you're on your way being healthy. And there are certain sectors in our community who do not have farmer markets. Only we have is like supermarkets. And as we already know, and now I'm talking about the economic part of it, the politics about it, they're not going to engage us to have good food in it. So that means you got to search for it. And so what I do, when I shop, I'm trying to shop. I look at the meat. If the meat is not all that red, I'm not. If it changed colors, I'm not cooking. When it says manager special, most I ain't gonna say all. I ain't gonna say all the time, but most of the time it's not gonna. That mean that food had been out for a long time. Also, you gotta look at certain colors of the vegetables and the fruits. If you see, there are some fruits that they have that brown spot in it, that is good. But you gotta know how long that it stays there. Like for instance, like if I'm shop for like 2 times out the week, and then if I see that certain fruit or that certain thing stay at a certain time, I know that means that I'm not gonna get it. And then sometimes that And also, like when you shop at Roses, when you buy clothes at and stuff, sometimes they be having like good stuff in there, like tomato sauce, and sometimes they be at other national other places, and it's not, and sometimes it's not. Most of the time, they don't have the expiration date. It be like for the year and a half, and so these foods are good. So you gotta search for sometimes that we got to smartly shop. And so when people talk about, I want to be healthy, I want to be, as I tell people all the time, you gotta learn how to, you got to work what you get and everything. But when you cook, make sure that learn how to read labels. And I'm gonna talk. And if you want me to, I can talk more about that a little later. Learn how to read labels. Learn how to read numbers. Learn how to read the milligrams. Learn how to read sodium. Learn how to read cholesterol. Learn how to say milligrams. Learn how to read all of that because that is very essential, especially like if you cook for family, especially men, and especially like if you exercise and stuff like that. You need something to break the food down. So that's why, like for me, I know I gotta stay away from sodas. So when I cook, if I know there is a feast, as you already know, Coach, I have soda. So what I do, I put just a little water into it so it can easily could break down. So I always explain people that is that until do we have the necessary foods on certain sector of our community, we have to learn how to cut corners, and we have to teach our kids to how to shop right and eat right too. And very essential. Learn how to pick out certain vegetables because there are some vegetables that it's hard. It doesn't mean that it's good. So you have to know what you got. You got to know how to read it. Let you trust your eye. Trust your eyes. Trust your eyes. Trust your feeling. Trust it. If it's hard, like if for instance, if you buy planters, if it's soft, that you know not to get it.
Yeah. Well,
The bananas. If it's very hard of bananas, you know not to get it. If you buy like an oranges, if you buy like a sun-kissed orange, if it's very soft, you know not to get it. Trust the texture of different foods. That's what I do. But like at the same time, you're not gonna get all away from it because, like I said, there's no farmer markets in our community no more. And then I think that is another thing we got to advocate to have farmer markets. But when we have farmer markets, it's got to be our own people that look like us that work in them, and plus that
Mm-hmm.
to so they could have jobs, so they could have a better appreciation. It should make no sense to have farmer markets than somebody else have given out food. It's got to be somebody look like us. So I would talk about that next year. I'm gonna have a special live stream about that. But we have to advocate what we have right now and for better. So we gotta have better food in our community. We have
Amen.
yeah, and I'm gonna tell you. Okay, and I saw a couple of people in the comment thread. You guys said that eating healthy is expensive. Well, I'm gonna tell you something. Okay, me being a person, okay, who used to have those health issues like cholesterol, like just being overweight, cholesterol. What else I had? I mean, you name it, lung problem, all that stuff. Okay, like I had all the above, and me as a person that go to the hospital and see sick people a lot, I'm gonna tell you, you much rather go ahead and just spend the money now instead of going to the doctor, because when the doctor get a hold of you, I'm gonna tell you your options are very slim. And let me tell you, because I want to give you guys a very grim picture of what's gonna happen to you. If they can't drug you to death, then they're gonna burn it out of you. Okay, they're gonna burn it. If they can't burn it out of you, they will cut it out. And if they can't burn it, cut it, radiate, or drug you, then they're gonna send you home. They're gonna tell you to live with it, or they're gonna tell you to die with it. Let me tell y'all, man. When you see all these diseases that people get, all these types of strokes and heart attacks and cancers, this stuff, these are all man-made diseases, and 90% of these are food-borne illnesses. Now, when you eat a lot of starch and you eating a lot of like blood and starch, you eat that stuff. That stuff is doing nothing but really wreaking havoc on your system. And like in the morning, see, the first thing people do is they get up in the morning, they fix a full-blown breakfast. Okay, they fixed that. See, to be honest, your body was not really designed to have breakfast. And see, people used to always kill me with that. But your body wasn't designed to even eat breakfast. Your body was never designed to eat breakfast. Your body was never designed to eat starch because your body was never really designed to eat sugar, processed sugar. Okay, your body was only designed to eat fruit, to eat the sugar that's developed in fruits. Now, people always ask, well, what kind of foods would kill you? Okay, if you eat potatoes all the time, potatoes, that's one of the most starchiest foods you can get.
Mm-hmm.
Potatoes will definitely kill you over time. And people are like, what? I tell you this, okay? If you dealing with any kind of disease, whether it's diabetes, okay, if you got circulation issues, it's just certain things that you can't do, okay? If you got knee issues, joint pain, get rid of all the starches. Don't even get rid of all the other stuff you eat. Get the starches out. And I guarantee you in 3 weeks' time, you'll feel better. You might not be completely healed, but you'll feel better. Starches, they go right in and it start really messing with your immune system. And then your
Yep.
immune system begin to attack your own body. That's why people have pains and all this other stuff. See, you're not supposed to have that. But starches is the number one food, okay? Now, and y'all gonna hate this. Okay, the next food that you should try to avoid at any cost, dairy products. You should avoid dairy products, man. That stuff made acid. It formed acid into your system, man. It put that acid in your system, and then your body gotta, make more acid to try to neutralize the other acid that's not alkali. And
Mm-hmm.
so your body begins to take like bone and teeth and all that stuff because your bones and teeth, they're very alkali. So, people with these brittle bones, it's because they're drinking, they're eating a lot of starch and drink and then eating all these dairy products. Like I'm gonna tell y'all, when I stopped eating all these starches, I got off dairy products. I stopped eating blood, meaning red meat, fish, and chicken. I stopped eating all that crap, and I started putting some really nice raw vegetables into all my meals. Steaming vegetables in the evening, maybe have a little wild rice in the evening. When I started really doing that, first thing I noticed is that my lung capacity just went through the roof. I was able to train, okay, at a high level. I was able to train and do stuff. Like my lung capacity went through the roof. Me, I used to be real, real sick. And see, me coming from being sick, I know now. And then I was able to take like 10-mile hikes. I still do that to this day. I take 10-mile hikes. I'm able to do a lot of different things. I used to have like aches and pains, man. That stuff just started going away, man. When you start getting all that stuff, 'cause that stuff be making you cough, and you be coughing and stuff. Those foods, the starches were kid. And I give you a type of starch, like a potato, okay, like cow milk, whole milk. Man, no, that's death in the bottle. It's just it's on some people it work a number. Some people you may be allergic to it and you don't even know it. You don't even have an idea. Or all these chemicals, man, like this red dye number 40, all these processed foods. I'm gonna tell you, I don't go to the middle of the aisle. When I go grocery shopping, I go to the produce section, and anything in that produce section is fair game. Anything in the middle of the store, that's the processed food item. All that stuff got chemicals. If you looking at labels, and if you got chemicals in there that you can't even pronounce, man, that's some kind of chemical compound that was derived by a starch. You shouldn't be eating it. You shouldn't starch go in your clothes. I'm gonna
And,
tell you. I'm gonna tell
yeah.
y'all, and I'm gonna tell y'all this. I'm gonna tell y'all this too. Okay, I'm gonna give y'all a little experiment. Take a baked potato. I'm talking about put it in the water. Okay, boil a baked potato. Take the water that you boiled the baked potato in. Put that in your iron your clothes. Your clothes will come out like they just got out the dry cleaners. Okay, starches belong in your clothes. They don't belong in your body. Okay, starches belong in your clothes. But people eat that. And then, there are types of vegetables and fruit that you should avoid, like, stuff like cauliflower. People think that's healthy. It's not. A darn carrot, that's a hybrid food. A carrot it's a cross between two different vegetables, man. So they have to use a starch to bind it together. Carrots are not good for you long term. But, when I heard that, I'm like, man, you tripping. Damn me, man. Come on, I like carrots. But no, long term carrots not bad for you. I mean, carrots are bad for you. You got different kind of grapes, like the seedless grapes. Like people eat those seedless grapes like they going out of style. Them things, man, they generated those genetically modified foods. They made that in a lab. If you want to have grapes, Get seeded grapes. Get seeded grapes. The seeded grapes are good for you. You can find those in stores. Okay, the seeded grapes, they're very good for you. You can actually, eat those, and then you can grow your own grapes. It don't take long to grow them. You know, but I would tell people start there, man, because those dangerous foods. And let me tell you also too, like I'm gonna tell you what black folks, man. Black folks like they put mayonnaise on everything, mayo. Like when they make the macaroni and cheese, like that cheese that y'all buy. That's not really. It's just not. It's not just dairy. They put a lot of oil in that cheese, man. That cheese is oily. Like actually cook some cheese and put the cheese on a napkin. You'll see the grease come out, man. I'm just telling you. You see that. And then people like them darn Lay's potato chip, them Ruffles, and they be eating all that damn stuff, man. That stuff is processed, overly modified, and as soon as it hits your system, it turns into sugar. And processed sugar, that's like glass going into your body. Like I told a couple of guys, it was a lot. I think I told this story. It was this guy, this overweight guy, real, man. His wife was gorgeous, man, gorgeous. Like he looked like he didn't take care of himself. But then you see his wife, and you like, damn, she is beautiful. Like drop dead, she could be a model. And so, she said, well, I heard you help people with diabetes. I said, yeah, I help a couple of people. My uncle, I helped my own uncle. He was a bad diabetic. I said, notice he was. He ain't a diabetic anymore. He ain't a diabetic. But the guy was in there. His wife was saying, he just want to make dietary changes, and I saw your before after pictures, and you was talking about it. I said, yeah, I was in the hospital. I was in the hospital. I had like some rare heart condition that they told me that I would die in my sleep. I'm like, well, that's not acceptable. Well, you got to take these medicines. I said, no, I'm not doing that either. So I'm like, nah. I'm gonna figure this out. And did it through diet. And I told him my story, and I said, bro, let me tell you. I said, listen, man, you got this beautiful wife and that kid over there. I said, boy, your wife gonna be calling somebody else daddy, and so is your little daughter. And I told him straight up. I said, if you don't change your diet, I said, man, this family over here that you got, this should be enough for you to want to go through with this. He said, I just can't, I don't know, man. I just don't have no willpower. And so I looked at him, I said, damn. I said, damn, motherfucker. And I told him that. I said, you don't have no willpower for this little girl over here and his beautiful wife. You don't have no willpower? Like, you don't have the power to fight for them, to get off this stuff? He said, man, but what you telling me is just not realistic. You mean I got to give up, fried chicken and steak? And I said, bro, if you want to get off this medication, if you want to save your own life, and I wish I'd have had somebody tell me this before I got sick. Because your body's still compromised. If I go back to eating the way I used to eat, I'm going to be in worse shape than I was before. Like, I got to be careful. I can't go back there anymore. And I told him that. I said, your doctor said all you got to do is change your diet, and you'll be perfect. And he want to do it. 3 weeks later after that, she came in there, and I said, oh, where your husband at? She said, well, he died. And, she just, came to thank me, just talking to me. She said he died. And she said all he needed to do was make dietary changes. The guy died in his sleep, man. His heart just stopped working. And isn't that ironic, y'all? Isn't that ironic that they were telling me that?
It's real.
But it's real. This guy left his beauty, and guess what? Now, guess what? She remarried, and of course, and somebody, the little girl, calling that man daddy. And I just what I told him. So for all you dudes, man, y'all got these women, y'all got these beautiful women and all this stuff, and for y'all women, same thing. I mean, there's nothing wrong. Big women are good. Ain't nothing wrong with small women. You can still be a big woman. You can be a top, but you ain't got to be a sloppy one. Yeah. And I'm just trying to tell y'all. I'm just telling y'all because, y'all, I hear people all the time. Yeah, I want to lose 20 pounds. I want to lose 20 pounds. Okay, I gained all my weight over the holidays. I'll eat when the holidays are done. I'm like, guess what? I'm finna show you people. I'm finna show you how to lose weight. Well, I don't know, man. I can't lose weight, man. No, you can't because you don't want to. See, you got to deny your flesh, man. I'm talking about you got to deny your flesh, period. You got to make your body obey. Look here, we can't have that. We can't eat that because if we eat that, and then, some of y'all dudes running around here. Some of y'all dudes run around, y'all can't sit on the toilet right. Some of you dudes can't even get an erection. And I'm just being real. Like
Yeah, it's real.
y'all
Yeah,
sitting here messing around. Y'all got to stop eating this stuff. Y'all got to stop
and
eating this mess.
yeah,
It's killing y'all asses.
yeah, and you know what, Coach, and I know it's about me too that when you talk about starch, and I want people to understand that I don't know that it happened to other people, but I want you and Genesis to elaborate on this too. Sometimes when you eat starch, sometimes it stop you from your sleeping habits too. Because I swear I can tell you why. It was one time I did a live, right? It was about like maybe like start like 8:30. It was that I remember I never forget you came on because you just finished, so you came on. So I was eating. Usually I want to eat early and stuff. And it was like a lot of things, it was like quite a few things from starch. And I noticed that despite I ate a certain time, I took my time and I make desserts and stuff. Also some desserts are starch too. That a lot of people don't understand that. And I ate that and I noticed that after I finished a lot went well. And I noticed that I was tired, but I couldn't go to sleep. And I pointed out, I said, hold on, I made too much starch. Now the only time I would start going to sleep when I went to sleep, that's when like was close to time I had to get up in the morning, and then that's when I had to take the necessary steps. Now I know there are some food I make it sometimes not good, but I always emphasize that as you already know, Coach, it's all about healthy. But I'm saying if you're gonna do it in moderation. But at the same time, and I have to say it again, we have to advocate more more healthy foods in our community.
They
And
don't want to listen.
huh?
Black people don't want to listen. They think this fried stuff is the way to go. You can't tell black people nothing about eating healthy. You really can't. They do not care. They like everything fried and just I don't know. It's just
And then they
it's
want the
crazy.
doctor,
It's in there. Yeah, they don't care.
and they want the doctor to fix them. And I'm like, bruh, I be telling man, I can't help you. Do you go to the doctor? I mean, I go just to appease, I go just to appease every now and then. But I'm gonna be honest, when I was going to the doctor, they nearly killed me, and I'm not an advocate of going. Like, if something happened and if I die, okay, I die. I've kind of made that distinction in life. Like, if something happened, if I die, I die. Okay, that's just how it is. But I'm not gonna let them kill me. Like, I've seen them, like try these new like treatments with kids that I used to train and killing them, and I seen loved ones die in the hospital. I said, nah, that's okay. I'm gonna just do what I gotta do, and I'm gonna follow my new trick because I feel better not going to them, because they give you a drug. They gonna give you something, If you say your cholesterol high or your blood pressure high, they gonna give you something to put it down, but there's a reason why. And I'm just like, look, my cholesterol high, my blood pressure high. Guess what? Guess what? Guess what the coach finna do? Uh, he finna go and he finna eat the way he's supposed to be. See, I'm finna eat nature. I'm not. I go back to nature. I'm not trying to eat what man telling you to do. I'm not trying to do that. If you eating man natures, then you gonna get the consequences. You're supposed to eat your foods in nature. That's how I was raised, in nature, you know. And you violate nature, it's a violation. I don't care what you do. You can pray. The doctor can't fix you. Can't nobody fix you. Can't nobody fix you. You have to fix yourself. You have to go and you got to stop eating this stuff. It's like these 21 something year olds. I see them in the gym and it's like, they can't even get through a session. Or, they vomiting and throwing up. And it's like, I'm sitting here thinking, okay, I can sit here and jump rope. I can jump rope for 20 minutes. I can jump rope for 10 minutes. Like, these young boys, 2 minutes, they stopping. I'm like, what the hell? Wait a minute, wait a minute. Hold on, wait a minute. No, you stopping? What you stopping for? Man, I'm tired, man. Yeah. Well, we hiking. I like to hike up mountains. We get to like the 1 mile mark. These little dudes, they sitting back. Coach, man, see, ain't hiking on this. Is white people stuff hiking up this mountain. It ain't no white people stuff. I just say your black ass can't make it up the mountain. So I
Mhm.
mean, you know,
Right.
what are you going? Come on, man. This is exercise 101, bro. This exercise. Okay, it's a 10-mile hike up the steepest mountain in the area. Let's get it done, okay? Just go. Yeah, man, them young boys, they be stopping, they go back down the trail. I'm like, man, y'all dudes ain't no good. Y'all ain't no good. And y'all want to be in tip top shape. Man, can I just go run on the track? I'm like, bruh, this is a different kind of exercise. We build an endurance. And then when they get to the 300 steps, it's 300 steps to get to the top after you get through the trail. They looked, the one dude told me, he said, he told me, he said, Coach, you can kiss these nuts. I ain't going up there. I said, what? He said, man, yeah, man, you gonna kiss these here nuts. If I'm gonna go up there, I said, well, ain't nobody kissing your nuts. I said, but you, let me tell you what you do, okay? You know, I said, you gonna get your monkey ass off the coach's trail. You know, get your monkey ass out of here. You sitting here, man, ain't going up them steps. 300 steps, man. Dude, get through 20 of them. I'm like, what the hell wrong with you? The hell is
Mhm.
wrong with you? Hey,
And,
coach, it's too many steps. I'm like, get your punk ass
and
out of
you
here.
know what, Coach? And then these are the same brothers and sisters. They want to know why they sex life is not popping. They want to know why they out of breath. They want to know why they have these mood swings. Because I had to know as myself that sometimes, and whoa, 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 whoa. I had to check myself because I be 53 um, in 2019. So I'm taking the necessary steps because I want to take some years. I want to add. I want to add some years. So, but it got to come from me first. You have to want to do it. You have to understand. You have to have a battle plan. You have to have a bigger picture. You have to say, how about? I ask people all the time. Now, how about that? You play the lotto and you hit it for millions of dollars, and you know that everything that you wishing for maybe 25, 30 years prior to that, okay, I could do this and that, but you can't really enjoy it because your health is deteriorating.
Yeah,
So that's what you gotta think about stuff like that,
you know,
or even like if you can see, I'm a godfather, so um, I gotta make sure I be around for them.
well, I think you know what, I extended my life because I'll be honest, man. I'm talking about when I was really sick. I'm shocked, and I ain't being funny, y'all. I'm shocked I made it this long because of how bad off I was. But you know, I did it to myself though. I did it to myself. I was doing all kind of crazy stuff out here in the streets. Definitely wasn't taking care of myself. You know, doing all kind of stuff. But I'm gonna tell you though, when I started eating more raw vegetables, and I just started eating much more raw, you know, I started looking younger. I don't look my age. You know, people say, yeah, man, you know how, you look younger. And I'm like, well, I appreciate it, but I don't feel like it. But at least hey, if I can look the part, I'm good. If I can look the part, I'm good. But yeah, and some people, and I look at people's hands. Like it's kids that I used to train. Now they're in their 20s, and they got like these like big ridges and wrinkles in their hands. And I'm like, yo, like what the hell happened to your hands? And it's just the food. It's the food. It's the processed food. It's
Right.
the tacos, the chips, and the sodas, and that stuff is messing people's skin up. And I'm like, damn. I'm like, you just look like you was 16 the other day, and now you look like you 86. What the hell? I'm like, what happened? It's the food. It's the food. Some people age. Well, some people age, man. Some people age more than others. No, no. Some people eat garbage. It's a 71. It's a 70. It's a 70-year-old woman. Okay, Annette Larkin. 70 years old, look like she 40. I'm talking about she look good. Fine. I'm talking about she be having dudes hit on her. Annette, I'm gonna put a photograph up on the screen. Annette look good. I'm talking about, man, she got the body of a. I'm talking about like she 40. And when I first saw, I thought she was 38. I'm like, damn, she look good. But she says she have young dude that come on to her all the time, like really young guys that come on to her. And I'm like, dang. But then you see her husband. Her husband decided to keep eating like all the garbage, the meat, the steak. And Annette just she eat her raw vegetables, everything raw. And man, her husband in a wheelchair, got all this gray hair. Annette, she ain't got no gray hair. She got some, like she got a few. She got a few, but they both like 74. And dude is, I guess she said to death do him part, but Annette, let me get a photograph of Annette. Annette Larkins look good, man. I'm to my man. I never thought about like older ladies. I'm like, man, let me see Annette walking somewhere. Hey Annette, what's up, girl? How you doing? Come on over here. I know you a little bit old. That's all right though. Hey girl, come on over here. Let the coach. You fix some of the coach some of that raw food. But dang, man. But her husband, I gotta show her husband look like he like one of them dudes on Tales from the Crypt, and it's like, and they be walking together, holding hands, and people thinking that that's his daughter. I'm like, God dog. And the boy, what's the boy from the Karate Kid, Ralph Macchio?
Yeah.
Ralph Macchio don't eat a lot of junk, and Ralph Macchio look young. He still look young. See, it's not even about black don't crack. It's about what the hell you eating. Genetics do play a part in it, but I mean, it just show you if you eat if you eat healthy. Okay, if you can eat healthy and really keep it up, your body's gonna respond and it's gonna thank you for it.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's like this. You put junk, it's gonna let you know. But I know for me that when I change my cooking, I'm not saying that I ain't that far from eating healthy, but I know there's a change. I know at times I gotta work on say I eat better. I sleep better. My mind is okay, and then what I learned from Genesis from Coach is that steam your vegetables. You still have the minerals and stuff. So wherever I do vegetables, I don't do cans. I get the frozen one and I steamed it, and I eat that and it comes out great. And so you have to be disciplined. You have to want to do it.
Heck yeah. And there's a well. I be telling people about this well, and people don't be believing me that that well is real. Yeah, there's a well, and I go to this well, and it's a little thing on. It's an old well, man. It's old, and somebody put this well in the middle of nowhere, and you gotta gotta look for it. You gotta like, it's like this little city that was there, a little town, and the town is so small, but in the middle of the town is a well, and you have to I don't know, you have to drive, and then there's only so far you can drive, and then you gotta like walk these trails until you get to the well. But it's a little well that somebody built 300 years ago. It's still operational. It's still there, and this water is thought to have properties to it, that heal you. Well, I went up and I got some, and what I noticed immediately is that I was able to sleep, but the water is purified with minerals like from the earth. I'm talking about
Uh-huh.
minerals from the earth that come up through the ground, and also what I noticed too, that this water is cold. It's naturally cold. Even in the summertime, the water is very, very, very cold. It's extremely cold. And I'm like, how does water come up out the ground and the water is cold like this? Like, how does that happen? But yeah, the water is very cold, and it tastes good, man. And as soon as you drink it, you get addicted. It's like a drug. And I'm sitting here like, damn, this is some good water, and it quench your
I want to
thirst.
get some of this.
Yeah, it quench your thirst. It's a location here. It's called Healing Springs, and it's like it's a small town, but the well, you have to walk through to get through the well, man. It's so far out of sight that they just don't want anybody coming to get the water, because some people come and they'll try to abuse the machine. I had to find that thing, and they don't tell you, hey, where this well at? Just walk through the trails. I'm like, what? Y'all ain't got a map? You gotta find it. I said, so you can't walk with me? No. And so, I had to, for me to find it, I had to bribe the girl. I had to bribe her. I'm like, yo, look here. I need some of this water. I can't sleep. She said, you can't sleep? I said, no, I can't sleep. I had to bribe her. I had to take one for the team. I said, hey, let's exchange numbers. I'm gonna call you and tell you about my sleeping patterns. She said, oh, okay. Yeah, show me how to get to that well. You gotta play though. You gotta play the game. And of course I ain't call her. Of course I ain't call her. I know how to get there now, so I don't need her. Okay, this is Annette Larkins on the screen, y'all. She's 70 years old. Let me move this over. Y'all don't believe this. This woman is 70 years old. Okay?
Wow.
If y'all can see her, she's on the screen. Annette Larkins is 70 years old. Well, she's 74 now. Sorry. This is her. That's her. Beautiful 74-year-old woman. Amazing. But she only eat raw fruits and vegetables. That's it. Crazy.
Mm-mm-mm.
Crazy. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Amazing. Yeah. I mean, she looks very, very young. She have young guys that come after her. And I'm like, yo, you know. But yeah, the best water I've had was that water. And also, too, I had a scar because, you know, somebody punched me in the face when I used to spar with people. And it was a scar and it wouldn't go, you know. And it left a blemish. I'm like, okay, well, so whatever. It is what it is. Okay. Yeah, she's vegan. Annette Larkin, she's 74 years old. She's vegan. I kid you not.
Mm.
This woman is 74 years old. Now, that's at an angle, too, and she got a little bit of makeup on. But even when this woman ain't got makeup on, this woman is 74.
Whoa. Wow. Wow.
74. But she don't eat nothing. She don't eat no cooked food. No cooked food.
74.
74 years old.
I ain't married nobody. I'm more with you. I don't care.
Yeah, for real. She's 74.
Mm-mm-mm.
Okay, 74. Hold on. Who they say? Hold on. Wait a minute. No, wait a minute. That's her. Annette Larkins. Hold on. Let me finish. Hold on. Give me a minute. Let me make sure. Okay, wait a second. Hold on. Let me change the picture. I think they're related. Okay. Hold on. Sorry, y'all. I had the wrong picture.
Oh, cool.
Oh, let's still look good though. Hold on. Here she go. All right. That's Annette Larkin. Okay. She's 74. Yep.
Okay.
Beautiful
Oh,
woman.
wow.
74 years old.
Mm.
Come on, man.
Mm.
Give it up. Give it up.
Definitely give it. And any man that want to work for that, something wrong with
Yeah, her husband, you can look her husband up, though. Her husband, man.
you.
Husband, yeah. Well, see, she gave him the option. And you know what? Yeah, he said that he wouldn't be happy, you know, eating how she eat. That's what he said. He said he wouldn't be happy eating that stuff. So she'll still fix him food, you know. She'll fix it for him, but you know she don't eat it, and she stay young. Man, she say she get hit on, you know, she get hit on by really young guys a lot. So I'm like, God, dog, little young dudes be hitting on you, mama. But that's her. That's her. Man. Got another photograph. Hold on. And some of her raw recipes are good, man. Her raw diet recipes.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm gonna show you with her husband. And man, y'all gonna be like, what?
Mm.
But see, this is proof, y'all. It's in the food. It's in the food.
Yeah.
Hold on, let me show y'all this photograph of her with her husband. And she still
Did
love
you
him.
hear about that village in Vietnam? They
No.
have it's like an older village, but the people that live there, the Chinese people that live there, they're like 121, and one lady was 132 years old.
God, dog.
And where this at, sis?
This is you. I think you can look it up on YouTube. It's a village. I want to say it's in Vietnam or in China, and the older people that live there, they like 123. One woman is 132. Somebody else is like 120, 115, and all they eat is rice.
Rice. Yeah, Derek Bailey. Yeah, I drink alkaline water. I drink alkaline water. Okay. All
Okay.
right. Let's see. Who is protective of her friends, girlfriends, and not block dudes? So rub your friend. So your friend, your friend trying to get a little action. You go over there and kind of stop your friend from. So you go over there and tell the dude he can't. Oh, you can't talk to her. I'd be like, what up? I say, hold on. Hey, check this out. Hey, look. I say, look, they go Donald Trump. Huh? Where? Hey, come here. Let me get your phone number real quick. Be out the door. I'll be out the door quick. I'll get that phone number quick. Come here, I don't drink, but let me buy you a couple of drinks. Come on over here and get you a drink or two.
So, Coach, let me ask you a question.
Uh,
What is some good exercise that people home could do
okay,
that that your trainers do?
okay. If you compromise, like if you have problems, like let's say if you're overweight, you don't want to start, man, with some darn. You don't want to start like with some high intense, high velocity workout, man, because that's gonna you ain't gonna be able to finish it. Okay, I would start out honestly my first week with an intense walking program, going up some hills. See, I recommend it before the push-ups and the arm curls. Man, I start because when you eating right,
Right.
it's gonna your body got to get used to that, man. See, some people they go and they fast and then they just eat and they eat and eat and eat, or they fast and then they try to work out and then it don't work. So I would start with a brisk walking program, walk for 10 miles. Okay, walk for 10 miles while you eating, and do that the first day. You can walk 10 miles. That's nothing. Get you a little walker, a little thing on your phone. Listen to some music, even though if you can't dance, you just go walk for 10 miles. See, that's what I do the first week, okay? Because you're getting used to your new diet. The second week, what I would do now, instead of walking every day, like 7 days that week, instead of walking 7 days, I'll walk 3, and then I'll start like a light workout. Like maybe incorporating some push-ups if the person can do it. If they can do it, or maybe incorporating like just some simple arm curls, or stepping up on a box. Okay, stepping up on boxes, jumping rope. If you can do it. Um, Walking on a treadmill, actually doing like some light bench press, like really increasing the reps in, week by week. Now the second week, okay, is 2 days of walking 10 miles, okay, 2 days of actually lifting weights, and then 2 days of actually doing like an agility course outside, like running in and out of cones, running up hills, that kind of stuff, and then, also hit the heavy bag, boxing. Get somebody to throw mitts with you. Start working on that stuff. Now, by the third and fourth week, okay, we're gonna like get into some hang cleans, some squats, some leg curls. Like working on a combat rope, those big old ropes that they have in the gym. Getting a hold of that, getting on a running machine, not a treadmill, but a real runner that simulates running. Get in there, man. Get a full sweat going. Do a lot of like a cardio abs, like really doing V up toe touches and planks and like shredders, doing a whole lot of that kind of stuff, and then go and walk my 10 miles. So now at this point now I'm walking 10 miles once a week. I'm in the gym 3 times, in a week, and then I'm outside doing some running in the hills. Okay, while you still eating your healthy diet. In about a month's time, man, you'll at least be 30 to 40 pounds lighter in a month's time. Easy. Easy. Easy in a month's time. So you can get it in. And if you have problems with your joints and stuff, I would recommend you do kinetic stuff, like do stuff with your own body. Do stuff with your own body. Like actually you can leg squat, wall squat. Okay, you can push kick on a punching bag. I mean, on a heavy bag, push and kick on a heavy bag. That's a lot of exercise. Then start working your hip flexors. Do a lot of butt exercises, because that's gonna get your back strong for when you try to do other stuff. Your back being strong is very crucial, so you can do these exercises. I have athletes. We do hip exercises, butt exercises all the time. We do that because if your hips are weak, then your back is weak. If your hips are weak, your back is weak, and if your back hurt, you can't work out, can't walk, can't do nothing. So, and the goal is to break a big sweat every single time and break a sweat. And then then at the time you start giving yourself a couple of days rest. But on them rest days, you start stretching and doing yoga. See, on your rest days, you do 20 minutes of yoga. And I'm talking about high intense yogas, like a lot of downward dogs, a lot of upward rows, a lot of planks, a lot of like twist and whatever they call it. Because yoga, you be sweating doing yoga, man. That yoga make you sweat. So put that into a program, do that program for about 2 months, switch it up, and then you make your next program more cardio intense instead of like lifting weights and stuff. And then it start because you don't keep doing the same thing day in and day out. Like I usually go a month or two and then I switch it up
Okay.
because your body can't get used to doing one thing. Because if you get used to doing one thing, then you're not gonna get any progress. You got to switch it up and do different things, work different muscle groups. And if you treat your body right, it will. Whatever you got, I don't care if you diabetic, you can cure diabetes. Diabetes, adult onset diabetes, that's the easiest thing to cure. Stop eating animal fat, stay away from starch, stay away from sugar. You can cure that, yo. You can get your pancreas normalized because your body is dividing 300. Well, it's dividing well, I think 300 trillion cells a minute or 3 billion cells a minute. Your body's dividing, and the dead cells are coming off, and your body's making brand new cells. Well, your body can't. Your body's gonna take what you ate to build new cells. Now, if you have weak materials such as if you got like white rolls, baked potatoes, ham, chitlins, and macaroni and cheese, this is what your body gonna do. Your body gonna use that poor material, make a new cell. Well, if the cell before it was a weak cell, and now you got a weak cell, well now you just got a weaker cell. So when you understand that your body is dividing with 3 billion cells a minute or something to that extent, and if you're eating good food for most of the day, your body's going to use the good food and build a strong cell. So if you're eating cucumbers and salads with a lot of fiber in it, and your body going to take that good nutrition and make a new cell. Because you always want the new cells to be better than the old cells. So when I eat food, I think about division of cells. Like, okay, so if I'm putting this in my body, is my cell division going to be good? Or am I going to put weak cells? And I can tell if I know I haven't been doing what I'm supposed to be doing, my body feel it. So I'm at a point because I've already been compromised. So I know when my body don't feel well. So I get back on it. I get back on it. And get on it. But yeah, man. Yeah, it is. It is. Now, see, Rubby, you said anything about an inhaler. And last thing, Rubby, I had an athlete. She got off her inhaler. And she actually stopped. She stopped. She stopped the canned sodas. She stopped the beer. She drank a lot of beer. Okay, she drank a lot of beer and just a lot of like an alcohol. And she stopped that. Started getting on a walking program. Okay, and she started eating like 70% of her food was raw. 70% of the food she ate was raw. The rest of it, she cooked it. And I'm gonna tell you, her asthma went into remission.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, well, that's what I'm trying. I do exercise, but that's what I want to do more. So, what kind of exercise that I should start off?
Um, like I said, I always tell people start with a walking program. Start with a good walking program. You can build up a sweat, but I would say start with a walking program that's at least 10 miles. And I always say walk for 10 miles because walking is like that's the base form. If you can't walk, then it's kind of hard to do anything. Start with a walking program, and I said even for a few weeks, work your body up into doing work for a long time. Then you wean off walking program. Okay, after you're done with that, then the next couple of weeks you go and then you get into the gym a few times. Start doing lightweight, start going through it. And then, add some weight resistance to it. I would start using bands, and I would do that routine for about a month or two. And then after that, I would increase my weight room workout to a few days a week. I would still go walking about 3 days a week, you know, and I would build up until like a full strength and conditioning program. But my first week, I would start a walking program because you'll be you you'll see how much better that work, man, when you walk in 10 straight miles, 10 miles. And
Mm-hmm.
people, you're able to walk. See, it's one thing people know how to do is walk. Okay, you know how to walk, and it's not demoralizing because you be in a gym, you see other people who can outwork you. Nah, but if you really want to walk a long way, you can do that. You can do it. 10-mile walk, you can count, or go to a track, and if you want to walk 40 laps around a track, that's 10 miles. 40 laps. You just walk and count. Or if you want to go to a trail, go to a little trail. If y'all got trails where you live at, man, go walk a trail. Boy, you feel like $1 million. Yeah, and remember that I know that asthma ain't no joke. This was a different case. She actually what she did, and I'm gonna tell you how she cured. And see, everybody different. So yours might be something different, but she had asthma, and she had it since she was like, I want to say 13. She had it since she was 13. And what we started doing, because it's like every time she working out or we even do anything like she having an asthma attack, and I'm like, okay, all right, I'm sick of this asthma because we can't get this work done. And good athlete, just asthma. And so the first thing we did, and she was open minded to it too, she replaced her meals, and we put a lot of cucumbers because cucumbers, they're alkali. They're very alkaline. That's the most alkaline food that you can eat. And even during cold and flu season, I tell people eat one cucumber a day during cold and flu season, and it'll completely alkalize your body. So she got on the alkali diet, heavy alkali foods such as kale, broccoli, and we just started loading up with that kind of stuff. Um, she still had like a piece of fish occasionally because she was an athlete, and see, going full vegan just wasn't gonna work. And we took away the starch. We took away starches. We took away dairy. She kept fish. She ate, a lot of greens and a lot. I mean, just did it. And she was religious. She did it. She did that for 60 days, and the asthma went into remission. The asthma went into remission. Now, what the problem with that though is it was abrupt, and people, it's hard to do. But I swear, she started breathing better. I really do believe that it was because of the raw food that she was putting in. Now, what JT said earlier, we didn't go to a regular market. We went to whole food markets. We went to people that's selling the stuff because you had to get the best material. Because just going to a grocery store, sometimes you're not going to get the best produce. You have to get organic. You have to find. But we went to a whole food fresh market, and every day we were getting her vegetables from there. What she was gonna steam, like stuff like cabbage and Brussels sprouts. She started getting into that stuff, and she started craving it, and so she lost about 25 pounds in weight, and the asthma, in 60 days it was gone. It was gone. Now, the bad part of it is though, if you go back to what you're eating, it'll come back. It comes back because it technically you cure it, but then the genetic disposition is still there. It's like like a gun. You put bullets in a gun, you shoot it. Well, your DNA is different from mine. So let's say, JT, if you drink milk, you may sneeze, or if I drink milk, I might have an ear infection. Okay, but it's all the same thing. It's a reaction. But her reaction to raw food, her asthma got help tremendously. I mean, and then Dr. Sabi, he be right about the mucus. I'm telling you, she was eating few food that made her spit up a lot of mucus. And it was crazy, man. This girl was coughing mucus up. But that's what happened to me when I went on Dr. Sabi's raw food diet. I started coughing up mucus, man. Thick amounts of mucus, and it was crazy. Every 2 minutes I'm coughing. I'm like, what the hell? I feel sick and I'm taking this crap. But man, after about 60 to 70 days of coughing up mucus, man. After day 71, I wasn't coughing up no more mucus, man. I mean, I could breathe, everything, because it was coming out, and I had to be graphic with y'all. It was coming out. At first, I thought I was sick because it was coming out in my urine stream. It was coming out when you go to the bathroom, when you do a number two. It was coming out. and I was seeing mucus because, and I tell y'all, start checking your stools, start looking at what color they are, cause that'll tell you too what kind of food you need to eat. Like if your stool is gray, you definitely not eating enough vegetables. If your stool is like dark brown, then you got too much processed food in it. Like your stool tell you a lot. And mine, it just, I just saw mucus in it. And I'm sitting there like, yo, what the hell is all this mucus? But my body was trying to eliminate that. And then my skin just started breaking out, man, like crazy breaking out. But that's the mucus trying to get out. But man, after that, I ate that like a soldier, though, y'all. After I ate it like a soldier, man, brother was feeling good after that. Real good. Yeah.
That's a good thing.
Yeah. Sinuses open up. Because, I could never walk and have both my sinuses open at the same time.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah. One was always closed. And I'm like, man, what the hell is this? But, went through that diet change. Whew, man, my sinus is open. I can, man, I used to have sleep apnea. That went away. All that stuff gone, man.
Yeah, it's all them chemicals in the food.
Stuff killing people, man. Stuff killing people. Destroying people's lives. I'm saying, hey, my man JT still?
Yeah, right here.
Oh, okay.
I'm listening.
Nah, man, I'm just, yeah. It was a struggle, but you got to work at it, though. Like, if you got an illness, unfortunately, you have to work at it. Even, I even tell people, even cancer, God almighty, man, they think it's not the end. Cancer not the end, y'all. That's a nutritional deficiency. There's two ways you can cure it. You can do a detox with raw foods and alkaline water, okay, and use some baking soda in between that, okay, or you can what's the other one I'm trying to think? Oh, okay, you can do and you can take marijuana oil. Now, you can extract the oil from marijuana by you take some ethyl alcohol, you pour it in a pan. No, I'm sorry, you take ethyl alcohol, you put it in like a little vase or a cup. You put the marijuana in the cup with the ethyl alcohol in it. You let it soak for about 5 minutes, okay? And then you take the leaves out of the ethyl alcohol. You squeeze the leaves and squeeze whatever left. The alcohol is going to be green, okay? You take that green ethyl alcohol, you pour it into a pan. You let it just cook. You let it cook. And then that liquid is going to turn into like a dark, like little, like tar-like thing. That's your medicine. That's your medicine. And you use that if you got, if you got any kind of illness, you use it. And marijuana, will actually cure that. It'll cure it. People don't know it. Man,
Yeah.
that's some kind of, that's some witch doctor. Nah, marijuana is a medicine.
Well,
Marijuana.
let me ask you this question.
Hmm.
Like I know some of our people that when they say, I know they say they use marijuana. I want to ask you a question. Why is not being accessed in our community just as other communities?
What? Why marijuana not being used?
Right.
Because, man, the government. I'm gonna tell you this, man. It's amazing that people try to tell you there's something that grows out of the earth that God made. That's nature. They're trying to tell you that God created something that's gonna kill you. Even poison ivy, even a poisonous plant, can be made as a medicine, but it's levels to it. Okay? Even poison ivy, you can use that to make medicine.
Hmm.
You know that the oil on poison ivy that give you the rash, that can be used for medicine. So when people tell you that it's bad or it's a drug, marijuana is not a drug, it's a medicine. It's the biggest medicine on the planet. God put marijuana on earth for us to heal. That's why he put it there, because he knew people were stupid, was going to be doing all kind of crazy stuff. So he put marijuana down here for us to use. See, they know, and we get into a whole deep theory now about this, about the government, and just period. They know that marijuana cures, man. It's been many studies and documented cases, man, on marijuana curing people. But, they designated a drug. You know, my neighbor, I made him some marijuana oil. I made him some marijuana oil. He had like a little head tumor. That thing shrunk down to the size of a pea. I just couldn't afford to keep giving it to him. But I'm gonna tell you, man, marijuana is a very powerful. THC, y'all think y'all be getting high, man. When you smoke it, you lose the benefits. You get some benefits, but you don't get the full benefits. But when you cook marijuana and make it into an oil, that's where you get the most potent form. So you get it, and that's a medicine. But they don't, mainstream doctors, they'll never listen to this. They don't want you to have marijuana. They don't want you to have it. Because, they know if you're curing yourself, you don't have to go to them. You don't have to go to a doctor if you're curing yourself. That's the thing. We're supposed to take care of ourselves. I'm going to tell you, when I think you need to go to a doctor if it's an emergency. If you go and if you break your arm, go to a doctor because they can help you short term. A medical doctor, they can't help you long term. The drugs are not designed for long term. They don't even cure you. And I'm sorry. I was like, man, if I got to end up like my auntie and all these people, I'm like, nah, man. And I love them, but they on these medicines. And that stuff ain't curing them. That stuff got them all depressed. And I'm like, hell no. I don't want that damn stuff, man. I don't want to eat them damn medicines. Hell no. No, hell no. I'd rather just go about it trying to, help myself and cure myself. But if I get into a car accident and I need blood, yeah, go to the doctor. But them guys, they don't know how to take care of you. These guys, they got drug experience. They know what drugs do. But see, they don't understand biology. They don't understand biology. They don't understand chemical makeups. Doctors only understand what a drug do for you. And if they can't get the drug to work, they're going to try to cut whatever it is you got out. And if they can't cut it, they're going to radiate it and burn your ass to death. And then if that don't work, they're just going to send you home to die. That's what they're going to do.
Yeah, that's what happened to my father. That's how he passed away in '89 because what happened was he always had problem with his foot. I forgot what it was. And then when they operated on him, that utensil they operated on him, it was dirty. And so the gangrene was built gangrene and it started traveling. So they cut his foot off. They cut part of his leg off. They cut close to his knee off. And then when it took that, it went to his respiratory system. And he always had high blood pressure. And he actually died.
Man.
So it was like a slow. It was like slow at first, but then on something, it started picking up. And then he tried, but that's why I always told people that's when I really started I always knew that our community always been short staffed and stuff. That's when I really started talking about health. That's when I really started really like to cook and stuff like that. Because my father showed me how to cook healthy, even despite that. You cook that meat, check it out, like I was saying before. But he always emphasized vegetables, steamed vegetables. Sometimes you have canned goods and stuff sometimes he said pour the water out. Pour the water. You can do stuff like that. I'm just saying for have people to cut corners if you do not have the assets that you was talking about in our community, there is certain ways to cut back. I mean to hold on until we invest money more. And I know that, and then that also I do want to say this too. Sometimes when Coach was talking about, sometimes you gotta travel to another town. And sometimes you like to pay extra money. Just think about your health. Think about the family health. Sometimes you have to go another time because I do that.
Yeah, man. Yeah, you got to think about it, man. And I don't know, man. People think they're going to live forever or, then they say, why me? I'm like, man, look, why not you? You better go ahead and you got to stop doing what you're doing that caused it. That's what you do. That's how you reverse anything. You stop doing what you're doing that caused it. And then there's your answer to the solution. Okay, there's your answer to the question. That's it. That's your solution. That's it. And usually when I saw people that make dietary changes, that if they were depressed, that went away. If they had any kind of mental problems, all those went away when they changed what they was eating. ADD, I done seen ADD go. I done seen people with bona fide heart disease. That stuff went. I mean, diabetes, asthmatics, people who got, this boy used to get these shingles all the time. Them painful, man. Shoot, man, them shingles stopped. One dude, one dude, he one of his eyes and one of his ear and his eye. One he was having trouble seeing out of one eye, and I'm like, bruh, I don't think it's something. I don't think there's anything wrong with your eye. To me, what you mean? I said, I just think that you got like mucus in the eye. And he was like, he said that was ridiculous. I'm like, no, you can have mucus in your eye. You can have mucus in your eye, and it's in your ears too. That's why it's clogging you up. Man, put him on a water diet for 10 days, man. 10 days straight with no water, just water, nothing but water, alkali water. Man, he woke up on day 9. He could see out of that eye perfectly. He can hear out that ear. And when he guess what he saw on his bed. He saw on his bed right where he was on his pillow. It was mucus. The mucus came out. And I told him, I said, bro, your ear clogged in your eye. You got mucus in it. Because the doctors could never explain why he couldn't see partly out of that eye. They never could explain it. Everything looked good. They couldn't even tell, what was that wrong with his ear. And I'm like, bro, that's mucus. I can tell you that now, that's mucus. Mucus that's a powerful thing, man. And can you imagine that getting into your bloodstream? Like, have you ever coughed out mucus, like really thick mucus? I mean, have you ever coughed it up?
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
I'm talking about
Yeah.
thick. So picture that in your bloodstream. Think about how much havoc that could cause. Think about it. If that's in your blood, it's going to every part of your body. It's going to every part of your body. I mean, what do you think that could do? That stuff can wreak havoc on your system, And you want that stuff coming out, man. You don't want that stuff circulating.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But yeah, y'all. It's been good, y'all. It's been good, man. It's been good. And yeah, now my man Bush God, he cured himself. Bush God 1029 is in the building. He used to Bush God Bush God 1029 cured himself of a disease. This man know. This man know exactly what I'm talking about. So he know exactly what I'm talking about the guy and the mute. Well, he had his thing, but the mucus. He woke up on his pillow and he seen mucus, man, crazy. But Bush God had an eye, man. I remember his story too. Bush God had an eye. He was blind. He was completely blind in one eye. Okay, and he did Dr. Sabi's plan. Okay, did his plan, and Bush God, cured himself. Cured himself. He didn't go to the doctor.
Yeah, and there's sometimes that we have to know these remedies in our community because we have to understand the pharmaceutical company is not our friend. It's all about the buck. So they gonna do whatever they can to kill us slowly, and we have to. I urge people what Janice, what the sister, what the queen talking about, and what I'm talking about, and the coach is talking about, is very essential. And we have to advocate. We have to I always to advocate for ourselves, but at the same time, we have to wield these remedies, and we have to be consistent.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Genesis Green. Yeah, you got to be consistent, Genesis.
Oh, I got this. I work out every day.
But you ain't work out yesterday.
You alive?
Come on now. I saw you. Come on, Genesis. I was
You
with
so
you.
funny.
I was with you. I told you to, Genesis, you need to work out. You said F you. That's what
You
you
know
told me.
what, Coach? Where your six pack at? Cause I got one. Do you?
Yeah, I got one.
You do?
Yep, I do.
I got to see it to believe it.
Okay. All my photographs is recent, girl. They,
Mine's recent too.
yeah, I believe. I know. I
I,
know you are.
I okay. I'm in shape.
Okay.
But you didn't work out yesterday, though. I'm just trying to tell you.
Yes, I did.
I mean,
You know what, Coach? I
hmm?
think I'm gonna be the only boxer that actually look like something. Cause the rest of them they ugly. Yeah,
Danger.
For real, they not sexy. They ain't got no sex appeal. They just look rough.
But you
Uh,
sexy though.
I try, Beverly.
well, I never seen her, so I take your word for it.
Yeah, Genesis Green. Yeah, she's attractive. She attractive. She very attractive. She crazy though. She attractive. You gotta balance it out a little bit, you know.
Wait, hey, watch your mouth.
Oh, they say sometimes the crazy ones that's to be most attractive ones. That's what I heard.
Nah, that's the one you gotta hit over the head with a frying pan, buddy. Hit her ass over the frying pan. That pan on Genesis burn. Hit that damn.
Yeah.
It's
Oh,
you.
you so funny.
Yeah. Hey, well, I don't be trying to be funny. I really, you know, hell, I don't be trying to be funny. I be trying to be serious. You know, I be trying to be serious up in here, girl. Serious.
Serious.
I guess.
Let me stop picking at you, Brenda. Let me stop picking at you because you know, you get serious too much. You know, you do. You
No,
get
I
too
don't.
serious. Yeah, you do. Come on, and then you know somebody slap you in the back of the head. You know, then you want to get
What?
mad. Yeah,
Oh no,
So,
see, that's not gonna happen.
yeah. George Page said he'll slap your ass. Hey,
Good.
but I told George Page don't do it.
Okay, you better tell George Page. He gonna have 9 bullets in his head.
oh,
Yeah,
Not a
I'm
fifth
just
shot, and I'm not gonna miss.
I'm just playing, Janice. I'll be messing with you, God
I
dog.
know, and I just go right along with it too.
Yeah. But we didn't work out together. But you know, but I saw you not doing nothing though. I was doing my push-ups. I was doing my push-ups. You didn't do yours.
Whatever. Well, how many crunches you do a night?
I do zero. I uh
Exactly.
I do planks. Yeah, I do planks. I
I
don't
can
like
plank for like 10 minutes. I
I
don't
don't,
really like planking that much, but I do a lot of crunches though.
I don't like crunch. I like doing like V up toe touches. I like to go up to my
Yeah,
yeah
I do
crunches.
150 V ups a day.
God dog. Okay. Well, you know, I'm gonna count them for you, and you know, if you cheat on one, then I'm gonna tell Kat Zingano that you cheating.
Oh Lord.
oh, so you live in Africa,
Huh?
huh?
Wait, what?
I said you live in Africa.
Hell no, I live in Texas.
Oh,
Ah!
the boy I said
Where do
Ghana. I
he
said Ghana.
where do he get Africa from? And you said Cat Zingano.
Boom 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 boom.
Oh no, I couldn't live out there. I could
God
not live
dog.
out there.
Come on, Genesis. We're gonna take our vacation. We're going back to, you know, hey, we're going back to Africa. We're gonna take you there and leave you there.
Oh,
Mm-mm.
she ain't gonna
Yeah.
have that.
Yeah, I'm gonna say, hey
Oh
Genesis.
hell
I'm
no.
gonna say, hey Genesis. Hey, come on, go with the coach. Hey, we're gonna go to Africa. You know, we're gonna enjoy some stuff. We're gonna go. You know, we're gonna go everywhere. We're gonna take a tour. I'm like, yeah, what's
Baby,
up?
I'm not playing with them people.
I'm like, hey Genesis, go in that store real quick, and then
They
leave
do
your
not
ass there.
like us from they do not like us from America.
You know, when I went to Africa, I ain't had no problem. I tell you though, I saw this dude though. He got his ass whooped over there though, and they told him not to
Mm-hmm.
go off by himself. They told him, but you know, he had him like his little cowboy hat on. He walked down that
Mm-hmm.
darn street, man. They whooped his ass and took that hat. I
Of
said,
course.
man, anybody gonna help me? Anybody? Man, ain't getting in that. They ain't taking my hat. Nah. They said don't walk by yourself. Walk with the entourage.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
People
but
don't listen.
but I did hear this in Africa that when you go to Africa, you have to get you got to get many shots.
Oh yeah, because they have a lot of diseases out there.
I ain't getting no shots. I told him I can't. I'm allergic to them, and they did not. But I had to. Now when I came back though, I had to get tested to see if I had any of that stuff. Like I
Uh-huh.
had to sign an agreement. Like y'all ain't giving me no shots. Hell no. Y'all put mercury and cyanide in it. Nah, you ain't putting that in me.
Yeah, and that's what. Oh yeah, and that's what I pointed out. I forgot to bring up too that fathers and mothers, you got please do more diligence and study about what the coach is saying because that's really stifling our kids' growth too. That's why they get what they get. They have different things happen in their body too, and they're not going to tell you. So you have to look it up.
Mm,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. Well, shoot, y'all. This live stream, man, we had the brother JT, the underrated darkness, in the building. We had crazy Genesis Green. That's my partner, though. Genesis Green, my ace. That's my ace.
Mm-hmm.
That's my ace, man. Yeah, every time I come on, I had to have some Genesis Green rolling on up here, keeping it real. Genesis real. But yeah, thank y'all guys for joining me. God dog, man. I
Yeah,
tell you. Go
yeah.
ahead.
Let me talk about my channel. My channel is the underrated darkness. Like the coach is saying, do have fellowship. Every Sunday. It depends what it usually be early evening. But I'm gonna start be cooking like a little more healthy, and I'm gonna talk about labels. I do have our own sports show, the underrated sports show. That's every Monday 9 o'clock. I mean 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern time. When my brother's Chief stay sleep. Also support the brother, very much appreciate. Also I do music, and then I talk about music. So I want y'all to go to my channel or support my channel. Also, I do music. Then also I have boxing. I do have boxing on the channel too. So I just want you to go support, please. Very much important. You know, I got some
Yeah.
good stuff on it.
Yeah, man, they do. They have some good talks, man. They have some good talks. They have some good talks. Yeah, good talks, man. It's
Oh, I'm
great.
sorry, and men's talk. And men's talk. That's every Friday. I don't know. I'm gonna have it. Tonight. I don't know. It really depends. But watch out for that too.
Okay. So he is gonna be doing a lot of men's talk. Guys, he said it. It's a good channel. I go there every Sunday. A lot of times I can't comment though, cause I be doing some work. But when I'm not working though, I comment, and sometimes I've gotten on this channel. So yeah, it's
Hmm.
been kind of cool. It's been cool having him here, man. But okay, well, everybody, quick closing thoughts. We'll start with you first, my man.
Well,
My
no.
man. Oh,
Let Genesis start off first.
okay. Well, that's
Why I gotta go first?
Cause you the queen. You go first. I'm trying to be nice.
Nah, shit. The queen go last.
Well,
okay.
I tried. See, I
The pawn
tried.
go
See?
first.
Okay. I'll start off first. Okay. Don't twist my arm. Just leave me alone. Just ow. Yeah. No, but my last remarks. I hope that everybody got some out of what we talk about, especially including me. And then please come support my channel. Please, I very much appreciate. Oh yeah, Coach, I forgot to tell you, you cannot use no SUB no more because if you ask that, they're trying to take away people from your channel. So it says support. I think it's support back, or I forgot the other one. Use that because YouTube is really taking away that. So I told everybody says support because if you say SUP, they gonna take people away. But that's why I said instead of that I said support. So I hope
Oh
you're going
man,
to support. If you
YouTube on some
support me, I
bullshit.
make sure I support your back quick as I can. And again, Coach, thank you so much, and very much appreciated. I thank Genesis. I met you. It's an honor. It's an honor to be on this channel. It really is. I'm a big fan. I'm a big fan of what you stand for. Genesis and everybody else on his channel. And I'm saying that just keep on doing it. And big ups, the LDBC and also the MIA, the MMA. of the LDBC. Great support and everything. So, oh, there you go. She stays asleep or support the brother too. So let's as a people, let's try to be in one chord. We gotta call things out like Vincent say, like the coach say. Let's understand that it's all for nothing. And that's me. So again, thanks again, coach, for this honor. It is an honor to be on your panel. It really is. And I thank you. So I already knew some people on in the chat and everything. And then the other people are glad you really get to know me. Come to my channel, be part of the Darkest family. And that's very much important. And I thank you so much, coach. And then, wherever you need me on the panel, I'm here. And vice versa. And Genesis, I want you to come too, because sometimes that I do be talking about things about a woman and it helps too. And I'm trying to get things up next year, and I would like for you to join, to come through, Say.
God dog. George Page, what you done said? God dog, man.
What did he say?
Man, we done been a whole stream. Rugby Queen got you again, man. Dog, man. Bruh, whatever it is, bruh, it ain't allowed on this channel, man. She gonna get you, dog. She gonna get you. She gonna get you. She gonna take that down, bruh. She don't be playing. Rugby don't be playing, man.
Oh my God, what did he say now?
Oh man, what did he say? I ain't gonna repeat it because she covered it up because she didn't want to say it, so I ain't gonna say it. Oh man, just go back and look at it. It's funny as hell. Rugby Queen crazy. Well, she told you, George. She told you to stop, man. She told you to stop. She said whenever you do or act, she said even if she think it's even that small, she gonna get it up out of there. Yeah. Okay, it wasn't that bad. Okay, yeah, all right, Rubby. I don't know. Rubby just on him. Hey, she a moderator. She got the wrench,
Oh.
Wait, who looked like Serena Williams?
I think you do, Virginis. That's not an insult, though. That's not an insult. I mean, I think Serena's nice looking.
Yeah, she is nice looking, but I am not that damn buff.
Wow.
Genesis, you pretty strong, girl. You got some muscles, girl.
Man, Serena is really cut up. Yeah. I am not that cut. Hell.
Oh, okay. See. Okay, I think she said, George said you do. Okay.
And he looked like Professor Clump.
Oh, man. Okay. All right. That don't faze George. George ain't gonna get mad about that. Hey. But it's you know what, though? It's been fun. It's been fun with y'all. God, dog. No, y'all stop. Genesis done timed them out. Wait, I can't fix that. God, come on now. I can't. Come on now. Y'all can't do that to him. Come on. You can't even change it untimed out. Hold on. What did he say? Oh, okay. Yeah, he said he's seen your video. You kind of look like Serena Williams. That's not. Come on, y'all. Come on. That's not bad. That's not bad. Hold on. He did. Yeah, come on, y'all. Come on. Y'all got to use them wrenches responsibly. Use them responsibly.
I was using it responsibly.
Because of you needs a D blocker. Oh, okay. So she's saying she's a dick blocker for you, Genesis.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So basically what she is she's your backup. That's what she's saying.
Oh, well, thank you.
She said thank you. All right, George. Hold on, George. Hold on, George. I can't reverse that. I'm trying to reverse it, man. Come on, y'all. You can remove it, huh? Yeah.
You've officially been chopped and screwed.
The 300 seconds, you can't reverse that. When you put them in timeout. Yeah, you can't do it, can you, JT?
What?
When you put somebody in timeout, you can't reverse them.
I don't think so.
All right, George, don't get mad. I know General Africa always put them in timeout. You
gotta let it run out.
Huh?
You gotta run out.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I think General Africa always put them in timeout, but
he
yeah.
He get put in timeout like a kid all the time.
Yeah, come on though. But that wasn't good though. Come on, he ain't say that. He really didn't say nothing like it. Now the last time he was on here, yeah, that was bad. Okay, that was bad. That was real bad.
What is
So
still from the last time?
Oh, for that.
nah, he said something real bad last time. Let's see. Who was KK? Who was KK Genesis?
Oh no, that was a typo. I was saying. I meant to say, okay, you found me.
Oh, Kufu. You're laughing. You laughing. But JT, man.
What time is it? It ain't nothing but 12 o'clock. It is not late.
It's late. Hey, well, go ahead. You can stay up all night, you zombie.
No, not all night, but.
I mean, hey, Genesis, it is what it is, I tried to,
I like Rugby Queen. I can't wait to meet her.
Yeah, Rugby Queen cool. She mad cool. And it was so funny because she was doing a video with me. And Rugby Queen wasn't even nervous, man. Rugby just like, she said, I never met anybody off YouTube before. I go, yeah, me either. I said, me either. I said, well, let's make a video. She said, oh, okay. And we just made the video. But yeah, I met some of her friends. Rugby Queen cool. She a nice person. I enjoy hanging with her. And, I was watching her play rugby in a rugby tournament. Just back in July the 14th, something like that. And she can play. She can play that damn rugby. That girl can play.
Wait, not to cut you off. Did y'all see? It's a female league where they do football. Have y'all seen it?
Oh, talking about the women, talking about the lingerie league, or is it like they wear real pads? Cause that other mess
they
had.
have real pads. They be hitting the shit out of each other.
Okay, but
I seen it.
So you definitely, you're not talking about the lingerie football. You ain't talking about that, right?
No, it's not that.
Oh no, I'm talking about the one where they be hitting the shit out of each other. They be getting serious.
Okay.
Oh yeah, they be headhunting that bitch.
Yeah, I don't mind. I'll watch some real football. Cause I know when they put that damn stuff up there, I'm like, what the hell is this, man? Come on, man. Come on, man. That come on. Making football look bad with this stuff.
I'm talking about the real one, coach.
So Genesis, let me ask you a question. As you see these women play football, what do you think about it?
I think it's amazing. I think it's empowering, and hey, why not?
Ooh, Alicia Napoleon. I mean, oh man. So say Genesis. So Tori Wilson and Alicia Napoleon fought today.
No, not today. Remember, that's the clip I was telling you about where Tori Nelson beat that ass.
Oh, damn. You had me all excited. I thought this was recent. I was going to toss some junk.
No, Frank Sean trying to get the fight with Alicia Napoleon so she can get both of the titles, but that'll probably be in a few months.
I hope you sent me the full fight then. If you're going to send me that.
Oh, no, it is the full. Yeah, it's the full one.
Okay, Jen, so I'm going to get you something for your birthday. No, I'm not.
I'm going to be waiting for Keem Hermes too. She on my hit list.
Who the hell is that?
The one Clarissa Shields just fought.
Yeah.
She got the WBO super middleweight title.
Yeah, you can beat her up. That girl don't know how to strike. You can beat her up. She can't. Is George Page back? George Page, where you? Come on. I'm trying to. I think he still can hear us anyway, can't he?
Yeah, he can still hear.
All right, George.
If he didn't leave.
Yeah, y'all, come on. That was messed up. Y'all shouldn't. He said some crazy. He really wasn't that bad today. He was actually okay today. Like, y'all kind of just was picking on him for no reason.
No. We knew the foolery and fuckatry was coming.
Oh, yes.
He really wasn't doing anything, though. And then you just timed him out for no reason. Why you do that?
Because his mouth, he just be saying stupid ass shit. And
Serena Williams Serena is beautiful.
It's okay between y'all men,
Serena is beautiful. He gave you a compliment.
She is, but I mean, to me, she too fucking cut. Me and her don't look alike. Our body compositions may be similar in certain places, but her arms and everything are cut.
Do you
she
know?
Look like she have like 5% body fat.
You know how many dudes? You know how many dudes be drooling over Serena Williams?
Oh hell yeah, they be drooling over her. But I'm sorry, Coach. I don't want to be that cut. Shit.
Rubby said ever since. Okay, so George, yeah, you disrespected her on a video, so yeah, you might have to apologize, Cause I'm telling you, she really thin with you, bro. And she said I time him out because I can't stand him. Oh Lord.
Oh,
Hey,
wow.
yeah, George, just apologize, man, cause she gon' I'm telling you, bro. Even if it sounds something sexual, she gonna delete you. I'm telling you, she gonna
But
get you
I
out
don't
of there.
understand why he got to get sexual all the time. That is fucking disgusting.
He wasn't today, okay? He
Yeah,
really wasn't
not
today.
today, but shit. What about the rest of the days? One day out the year don't count.
He tried. He tried.
Boy, bye.
He tried. Yeah, I think you just picking on him for no reason. Come on now, stop.
I said what I said,
Oh, wow.
and there
Okay.
ain't no changing it.
Oh, okay. Well, you want to
But
play?
yeah, coach. Yeah, I have a lot of amazing things planned for next year. Oh my god,
Yeah.
I'm so excited.
Yeah, man. Genesis Green is a boxer, y'all. If y'all didn't know, she is a boxer as well. And you can see her workout videos and some other stuff, man. She got a nice little right hand that's she gonna try to knock a few people out. Her jab is getting better, it's getting there. So she gonna be ready to get in there and bang.
Oh yeah, everything is a work in progress.
Yeah,
Cause
yeah,
me coming from like street fighting, that's the first thing that click in my head is to hurry up and knock your ass out.
yeah.
Mm.
So now Genesis, you gonna tell us how much it costs to get a logo on you? Cause I'm be asking.
Oh boy.
What you
I
ask?
already told you we're gonna talk about that one day.
Yeah, nah, we gotta have a talk about that because we gotta get that logo. I'm gonna get a logo on.
Yeah, I got you.
Okay, okay.
I got
I'm just saying, I'm on your side. So wherever, anything you could talk to me. Please don't hit me. I can't.
How?
Don't hit me. I'm on your side. I'm just saying.
I don't know. Why would I hit you? You ain't did me nothing. You ain't George Page.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Oh, baby. You don't like him, don't you?
Nah,
No, he
he
told me
okay.
he was
He's
gonna
okay.
spar. He talking about he was gonna spar with me one day and beat me up. We not even in the same weight class, but hey, I don't never turn down a sparring session, even with a guy.
He just did it to get a response out of you, and it worked
Well,
because he
guess
got a
what? He
response.
got a response and a rise. I'm here.
He said, like Doc Holliday said, "We are no longer friends." It would break my heart. Y'all crazy. Okay, guys. With that, oh man, it's like one something here, man. It's time to roll, and,
Yes, well.
and man, and peace to everybody. Peace to
All right.
everybody. Love your family, and
All right.
even
Thank
peace to
you.
my
And go and support my channel, please, and I will support back.
support his channel because he supports this channel. He got some of
Wait,
his
I got to
people.
ask him a question before you hang up. So
What do you do now?
what is underrated darkness come from? You gothic or something? No,
Huh?
I'm asking a serious question.
I can't hear you. What you
Yeah,
said?
y'all,
I
come
said
on,
what?
y'all. Don't time him out again. Come on, y'all. He's not doing anything. Don't do that.
Oh no, that was an accident.
Genesis, come on now. What the hell? No, that wasn't an
No,
accident.
What question you asked, Genesis? I'm
Damn.
I
sorry.
said. Wait, I can't stop laughing.
You bad. That rich for the disappear. You better stop timing that dude out. All right, go ahead.
Okay,
Yeah, what was
okay.
the question?
No, I was asking where did underrated darkness come from? I said, was it like, you being gothic or something or what, Cause when I think of the word underrated darkness, I think of like,
What happened? Why I named myself underrated darkness? I love my darkness, so I'm into my black, and I consider myself underrated because I feel I'm not noticed. So at times I feel I'm the best kept secret of YouTube
oh, okay.
because I feel that I'm what I had to overcome and stuff like that. So that's like this keep me burning, keep me centered and keep me focused and stuff like that. So I named myself the Honorary Doctors. And am I gonna switch it up, name it? Could be, but right now I'm Honorary Doctors because people like, oh, that's supposed to say tank. No, I love my blackness, so I call myself the darkness, and I do consider myself underrated. I really do.
Okay.
That's pretty cool. That's cool. That's
Yeah,
definitely cool.
that's understandable.
Okay. Well, y'all, It's a wrap. It's a wrap
Thank
tomorrow.
you.
Yep. Join us. Join us for the Come Get This Word Momcast. Well, we're going to go in. See, here, we kind of have to be a little PG-13 because of little snotty-nosed kids. Come on here and watch. I still love y'all, though. But, they come on and watch. And, I try to keep it a family-friendly show on here. I try to, And I think we do a good job for the most part. We try to,
Yeah.
When we get to the Come Get This Word Momcast, that's when we can let it open, okay? All right, guys. Well, that's it, guys. Thank you for joining me.
Thank you.
Happy holidays to all y'all. We'll be back tomorrow.
Happy holidays. It went down. The coach with the underrated in Genesis. It went down. Thank you so much. It went down. I told you when the doctors come through, I'll be coming through.
He said it.
Harry Potter.
Oh, no. Oh, come on now. Name calling. Come on now. Damn.
Oh, wow.
Damn. Yeah, you being mean.
I'm joking.
Being mean for no reason. Damn it.
I'm not being mean. I like underrated darkness.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, I like him too. He cool. He's a cool guy. I like him. I likes that. Yeah. See, Stamina likes it. What the hell is Trey? What is Trey Young talking about?
Who is that?
I just noticed that he just typing like miscellaneous. What the hell? With Lonzo, I don't care nothing about no damn Lonzo Ball. I don't care nothing about no Lonzo Ball. Hell, I care nothing
Wait,
about
what?
he just random questions that don't have nothing to do. Like he just typing in stuff. Like I guess it's funny. Who knows?
I guess.
Yeah. Who cares? Okay, guys. Thank y'all for joining. Thanks for all the new subs. You guys are awesome. I'll be back on here tomorrow night talking some more junk. And thank you to the people that love this channel. Thank you. And to my hater stalker. Guys, you can't stop calling me. Why can't you stop? Come on, you like the videos. If you don't like the videos, don't watch my videos. But I know you like my videos to my stalker. And you know who you are. Thank you for watching too. Click that button so I can get that AdSense money. I'm done.
All right, peace.